Intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
BoxingVoice.com.
4 Division World Champion Mikey Garcia.
Young boy's like fucking 39, 40 years old.
Production.
2 Division World Champion Jesse Vargas.
Honestly, well, who has he fought?
Guerrero v. Guerrero is a great fight.
Tank hasn't been fighting anything.
In an all-action Mexican fight that I think is going to light up the fans in Texas and also live on Dazn. Brilliant fighters and a fight that can only go one way, which is one of pure excitement.
Hasn't been active. Anybody will tell you that.
You know, it's not gonna be an easy fight. I don't think it's an easy fight. I don't take easy fights. In fact, there were fights that I turned down because I felt they were too easy. I want to have a challenge. I want to have something that can really push me, that can really motivate me and excite me. And Jesse Vargas does that. I'm gonna bounce back. I'm gonna show everybody that there's much more that I'm accomplished, a lot more to deliver. I wanna keep growing that legacy. I wanna keep giving the fans fights to remember.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
Good morning, TBV. Damn, faded out at the end. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Welcome back. You know how it is, man. I shouldn't have left you without a dope podcast to check to step 2. Yes, we are back. It is TBV. I am Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram at NestGTO. And let's talk some boxing, man. We're here to discuss Fight Week, Gervonta Tank Davis, and a little bit of Floyd Mayweather Jr. and the fact that he feels like us hardcore boxing fans, man. Let's just be real. It's too many belts. Too many belts, and it's a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion that it's adding to the divisions, to boxing. Definitely causing confusion for casual fans alike, without a doubt. But Floyd came out and said some interesting things, man. Suleiman came back and responded. It's a little bit of a back and forth right now with what's going on. But, you know, I love that Floyd is finally doing what we've been asking for about 2 years. Probably longer than that, but I know that we here on this particular podcast have gotten a lot more vocal about his lack of promotion in the last 2 years or so. And he's stepping it up. Man. You guys know I've been very vocal, wanting Floyd to promote his fighters on his Instagram because he has, I don't know how many millions. I think it's 20-something, 12, 16, something crazy like that. And I've always wanted him to promote his fighters on his Instagram a lot heavier than what he's ever been doing. And he's doing that now. All over his Instagram is Tank Davis, man. All over. Clips from the All Access, pictures, trailers. I love it. He's doing what he needs to do, He's starting to become the face that Mayweather Promotions needed. And that mentor, to be honest, right? Because we seen him take Devin Haney in, and we seen the jealousy on the side of Tank, and that was a lash out. That was a cry for help, right? Because he's like, oh, both of them dudes is the ops. Okay, well, if they're the opposition, what you doing with them now? And that's what it was. It was just like, oh, well, F you. You training with Haney. Eventually I'm going to have to fight Haney. F you. In reality, I want you to be with me. I signed to you, not him. You know what I'm saying? And then Floyd gave him that. And I think Floyd is starting to see those mistakes that he's made. And he's correcting those, man. And he's back to signing. He signed someone, I just read it this morning out of Ohio. So Brandon and Ohio Runs Boxing. I know you in the chat with a super chat. Thank you. Early in the morning. He says nothing. Just showing that morning love, just like Ronald. Ronald over here in the East Coast saying TB Vietnam early in the morning. You already know, man. Shout out to, what was it, Robin Williams? What was his name? He passed away, Francis. That's where I stole that from. It's from Good Morning Vietnam. And, Good Morning Vietnam. Remember, no? You don't remember?
Yeah, that's Robin Williams, yes.
Robin Williams, yeah, man. He was a great actor. Mrs. Doubtfire is probably,
Yep.
Yo, why everybody got to put on a motherfucking woman
Dress.
a dress to eventually like cross over
Break.
or some shit, break through. But Francis, good morning. Don't wanna not say thank you for flying in all the way from Canada and trying to add a different layer of production to the Border Wars. And if you haven't caught Border Wars, man, you can do that right here on patreon.com/The Boxing Voice, where you can see our very own Mario Munguia take on back channel favorite Keem from Florida. They calling him the new Trick Daddy, man. But his nickname is The Dream. We had a fantastic card. It was supposed to be a Boxing After Dark card, and it turned into championship level fights with 2 knockouts in the heavyweight division, making TBV's heavyweight division on fire. And Francis got all that coverage, man, and he'd be putting it out pretty soon. But right now we're talking, obviously, Floyd Mayweather and his thoughts on all these titles, Francis, man. What do you think about super champions and franchise champions and interim champions and regular champions and gold champions and, oh my God, what else am I missing there?
It's just too much, man. There's just too much titles. What's up to everybody out there in TBV land? Yo, it's Francis. Had an amazing weekend. Like I always say, man, anytime you're doing something amazing and something great like TBV and Border Wars, something always likes to step in the way and try to slow everything down. But we kept trucking nonetheless, and it was amazing. I echo the same sentiments of one Sony Woods, man. I didn't want it to end, man. This is one of the greatest weekends that I've had in a very long time, if not period, outside of having it with my family. So shout out to everybody out there that came through. If I start naming y'all by names, we'll be here for a while. But thank y'all, you know what I'm saying? And for sure, man, Floyd is very right about this. I've said this a long time ago. There's way too much belts in boxing. It's very confusing. You know what I'm saying? We already have people calling it the alphabet belts because, you know what I mean, everybody's a champion, whether it's interim, super champion, regular champion, side champion. My cousin's a champion. Just too much going on, and I'm glad that somebody of his stature, somebody of his rarefied air is able to speak about, you know what I'm saying, boxing really, really taking a look at all the black eyes it's having based on all these belts.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so the quote, Mayweather himself thinks that the number of titles in boxing is only hurting the sport rather than help market it. And I think the networks don't agree with him, right? The networks prefer to have a title. They don't care if it's a international. They don't care if it's an intercontinental. They don't care if it's what WBO got, a WBO Oceania title or some shit. So they don't care as long as there's a trinket to show their audience. The networks don't care. They actually prefer to have a champion, and that's why we have so many interims and regulars with the WBA. They seen a void and an opportunity to make money. That being said, Mayweather's opening quote, "This is not good for the sport of boxing." Now, when a fighter fights, every fighter's a champion. Ain't no such thing as a super champion. You guys are just taking extra money from all these fighters, getting extra money from sanctioning fees. And I know a lot of hardcores, that's what it boils down to them. They're like, oh man, it's just the sanctioning fees. They bloodsuckers, they vampires, they just want money. This is what the public, the general public feels like, that there's so many belts because of the opportunity to make money from these sanctioning bodies. I mean, it's just that simple. You're getting 3%, 10%, 4%. These purses sometimes get crazy, astronomical, and then what? These guys are making a buku amount of dollars. So someone's got to do something, though.
Stupid amount of money for all these titles, man. I mean, I understand for the television, them taking the necessary steps to try to build their side of production, being that, okay, this is a title fight, but they all can't be title fights. You know what I mean? They got to be somebody there that has a name, that has some type of crossover ability, some type of marketability in order to build the fight. But if everybody is a champion, boxing is going to be so lost to the sauce, and I don't like it being a boxing fan.
Now, isn't this a bit hypocritical of Mayweather when his own fighter, who he's promoting, is going to be fighting for a version of the WBA at 130, another version of the WBA at 135, and one of those versions are lesser than the other? I don't know who's super, regular, interim, gold, but, two of those are on the line. Whichever one of those I mentioned, but there's two, That being said, I feel like it comes off a bit hypocritical. Like, you're saying that these belts are ruining the sport, but then you got two titles on the line, which is something that's never even been heard of.
Yeah, that's a fact, but that's just the way the sanctioning bodies set it up. If you look at it, Rolly won a title, which is a fighter of Mayweather Promotions, and I felt like he took a shot in this quote along with other people at Rolly without saying his name, and I respect it. Because a fighter gonna fight who they gotta fight. They don't gotta worry about all this. But the sanctioning bodies and those in the upper ups who can control this are really dropping the ball. The fighter's just gonna fight. If you tell me I gotta fight for a title, I'm gonna fight. Yeah, I'm a champion. But if you eliminate the thoughts in my mind that this is for a championship fight, I'm just taking another fight. But as a fighter, I want to be a champion. So if you're going to give me an opportunity, it could be 1,000 belts out there. As long as I get one of them, I'm a champion. So I can't be mad at the fighters, but the promoters and the networks and all the suits and ties, man, they got to do a better job of making sure that the sport stay as simple as possible. And this the first time having multiple champion fight belts in different divisions is crazy. 130, 135, one's a super champion, one's a regular champion. Like, it is so confusing, man. So shout out to Floyd and everybody who has, stood on this square and really, really stood up and said, this is not cool. I don't like this.
So here's where it gets interesting, right? And this is why I wanted to talk about this subject. Tank and Leo are fighting for the WBA Super World Super Featherweight Champion, right? At 130 pounds. And that's the weight that Tank has to make. But Tank is also the WBA World Lightweight Regular Champion. So he's under Teofimo Lopez in the division above at 135. But he's actually in the middle, because while he's under Teofimo, he's above nemesis Rolando Romero. And if you don't remember, Rolando Romero and Teofimo Lopez, who are now boxing Tank in at 135, were on a live together, calling him fat, saying that he won't make this weight, expressing that they can beat him. So my question is, does he stick around at 135 after he becomes a star, right? Because the plan of the promoter is put him in there with Leo Santa Cruz, the Mexican, 4-time champion, and it's the first pay-per-view. He crosses over to the Mexican Latino audience. A star is born. Is what they wish to happen Saturday night.
Facts. Big facts.
So if that does happen, the fight with him and Teofimo makes sense. It seems pay-per-view worthy. All the belts, the two youngest guys, power in both hands from both guys. I love it. But if Mayweather decides, you know what, let's let that marinate. Not right now. We're not doing Lopez. Let's go back down to 130, where you just made this weight. You proved everyone wrong. They thought you weren't going to make 130. You made it. In this hypothetical, you beat Leo. Do you stay there? Because the champion underneath him is going to be Rene Alvarado and then Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert is the interim champion, the number one. Rene Alvarado is the WBA World Super Featherweight right underneath Leo. So, I mean, either way he goes, he's got some fights. I love the Chris Colbert fight. I love that fight.
Yeah, that Chris Colbert fight would be a good fight based off, his skill. But honestly, I think Gervonta needs to stick around and at this weight class and put these guys at their place, man. They sat on the live and they fat shamed him.
Oh, you saying up? You talking about? Because remember, he's fighting at 130. 135 is Tank. 135 is Tio and Romero.
I think after this fight, Tank can make 130. Tank could always make 130. He got the height for it. It's just a discipline. It's the mindset. You know what I'm saying? What is in it for Tank to make 130? The reason why Tank is making 130 because there's a lot in it for him to make 130. There's a lot of these fighters, when you like Marvin Hagler said, man, when you sleeping in silk sheets or wearing silk pajamas, it's hard to get out of bed, to cut that weight and to be a professional that you know that you're supposed to be. So I can't really take too much off Tank. Tank is young and he making a lot of money. So it got to make sense for him to get up and take on a Chris Colbert or one of these fighters who might not have a name of a Leo Santa Cruz, because it's upwards and onward from here. From Leo, it's straight upwards. There's no backstepping.
Real quick, we got a super chat from Big Supermex, the mastermind, hopefully making his return to Border Wars December 5th.
Yeah.
All access Mayweather Santa Cruz. It's fight week. Uh-oh. Let me find out. He going with Leo. But I see the joke there. He said Mayweather Santa Cruz, not Gervonta Santa Cruz. I get it, but do you feel like that, Francis? You feel like Mayweather's been typical Mayweather? Because they say he likes to hog the spotlight. I feel like he's kind of been falling back for this one.
No, he's definitely falling back. If people don't understand, Gervonta Davis is not the best at articulating himself.
Oh,
and
good point.
Floyd Mayweather is literally holding his hand and walking him through the whole process of what he should say, how he should react, what he should do to get the viewers up and to get people to pay attention. It's a whole process from start to end. He's falling back a lot. He's falling back a lot, but he's literally walking his cash cow through the minefield of pay-per-view.
Now you said it, cash cow, but you're in another country, everything. I think you guys pay for everything. This is a pay-per-view for you, right?
Absolutely.
It's crazy, man. They treat y'all pretty bad over there, man. So, it's a pay-per-view for us, too. But what numbers? Because you were partially right. I got to say the word right because you said, well, actually, I can't because Top Rank I sent you the graph. Top Rank is saying that they made $3 million. So we'll just go with you were partially right? You were or very close with your prediction on how many views Teofimo Lopez would do, even though you're not an American. You knew they would fall shy of 3 million. Top Rank is saying, no, Francis, you're wrong. We did do 3 million. Keith Eidick is backing what you're saying it came in around 2.8, 2.9. But he did say those were early numbers. He did say those weren't Nielsen numbers. But that being said, neither here nor there, what's your pay-per-view prediction for this fight? Is he really a star? Because you keep using that word. Star, his star, Floyd Star. And it's like, okay, is he going to do the numbers of a star?
No, everybody take it. First of all, I need everybody that called in and said, I don't know shit about boxing. I'm a casual. Y'all got to eat crow today. Today's my day. I don't want to hear nothing from you guys unless I hear Francis. You right. I'm sorry. Eat your crow. Now let's move on. I believe Tank is the star because Tank got the streets. When I say he got the streets are the people. The streets represent the people. And the people know who Tank Davis is. You know what I'm saying? They rock with Tank Davis from the whole south side. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore goes straight back down to Atlanta, that whole side. And you got Florida side that's rocking with him. And then everybody that associates to Adrian Broner is also tied to him. Everybody that associates to Floyd is also tied to him. Mayweather promotion is also tied to him. So there's a lot of things where I feel like that Gervonta is the star at this division. You know what I'm saying? The closest thing you would see to it right now would be Teofimo Lopez, and it's coming off of the back of what he did. Do you agree or disagree?
Repeat. Sorry, I was texting.
It's all good. I said that he has the streets. Tank got the streets. Tank. The streets represent the people for me. That's what I said.
But those streets have shown up in ticket sales.
Right.
This is going to be the first pay-per-view. It's a little different, and it's definitely a different market. So we need to see, does he do that? But I will agree that he got the streets when it comes to selling tickets. He could sell tickets in different locations, and that's very important. That's very important. My issue is, on television, he's only been watched by 600,000 people. You know, Earl Spence had 6 million, after the Olympics. People said, oh, no, those weren't real numbers. People just left their TV on. Okay, so they hated on him. But then Earl Spence turned around and sold out 14,000 in Dallas with a no name in Ocampos. So then people started to pay attention. Then he turned around and almost tied the record with Canelo with 48,000 with Mikey. So and continues to do pay-per-view. So it's tricky, man. Earl had the television push. Plus, he was an Olympian. I'm just giving you little facts to show you why the Stardom could be different.
And I love it. And I'm gonna give you this off the back. You know what I'm saying? Spence is a Dallas, Texas, native. Everybody know and love him. But at the same time, we know that there's nobody in the sport of boxing like the Mexicans that support and stand up for their own. Whether he a big name or he a little name. So Campos came through and they checked out to see what is he good? Will he be big fish or will he not? Then you also have Mikey Garcia. They came out and they made sure that they came out and supported Mikey and supported Earl. So those did big numbers. Now, if you look at a Teofimo Lopez, who 23-year-old phenom from Brooklyn, nobody really didn't know Teofimo other than hardcore boxing fans. Same thing like Lomachenko. He came from Ukraine. He barely speaks English. He's learning now. You know what I'm saying? He's a unified champion. Nobody don't know Lomachenko like that. And they did almost 3 million views. Now, views are different than buys. You know what I'm saying? But that's just views. I think personally, buys, Tank definitely can do. He's not going to do 1 million, but he's going to do as close to it as he possibly can for his level. So I think if they can do 1.5 million of that 3 million views for Tio and Lopez came straight from ESPN. Nobody don't know those dudes. We talking about Tank, man. The American public know who Tank Davis is. They might not even know him by Gervonta Davis, but they definitely know him by Tank. That's a fact.
And is this a little bit of bias? Are you basing this off his Drake affiliation? Or are you thinking that that's what's given? Because what exactly? Where are these people you speak of when he fights on Showtime? Real quick before you answer that, though, we got quick morning love from No G in Dallas, because I don't know how else it could be pronounced. But No G in Dallas just showing some morning love. Thank you. Waking up in the morning with TBV. Izzy, good morning to you too, my friend. Good to see that you made it back safe, Izzy.
Shout out to Izzy, man.
Shout out to you, man, for coming through 2 times back to back now. Really showing. You know it's real when it's back to back. You know what I mean? And like I said yesterday, man, listen, it's all fun and jokes, so don't take it personal. But we got on you on that corner work, man, that dry-ass sponge. What's wrong with you? Yo.
There's no water in the sponge.
There's no water in the damn sponge. If you don't know what we're talking about, you better head on over to patreon.com and check out Season 8 of Border Wars. We already working on Season 9. December 5th, it is going down. And I mean down. We got Marvin versus Rel. Marvin is the unified WBC and WBA champion, 3-0, taking on Rel, who's 1-0. Rel was a heavyweight last season, and now he's going down. Well, not last season, the season before last, and now he's going down in a catch weight of 190 to face Marvin for Marvin's 2 belts. And then we have the return of Bishop, to be announced, who he's going to be facing, and he scored an explosive knockout over Dr. Mofongo in Season 8. He wants a quick turnaround. We got the return of Supermex and his brother, Machine Gun Matt Garcia, so Supermex TBA, and we got Machine Gun taking on Chris Vega. He's returning, and this is a crossroads fight. Both guys looking for their first win. We got Eric Cruz returning. Still no fight announced, so another TBA. White boy in Texas back for the first time. TBA as well. Mario coming off a loss. Dust yourself off and try it again. Mario trying to come back December 5th. Safe
Hold
travels
on.
to Mario.
You saved him.
Why?
You lucky he had you, because if you didn't scream out, you got 10 seconds left. Y'all go check out Patreon. You know what I'm talking about. Continue.
I don't know what you're talking about. But Mario back December 5th. Is it going to be versus Francis? I don't know. Go check his post-fight. Listen, we also have the return of Robert the Genius versus another TBA, but I'm hearing that celebrity scalp finally is going to grow a pair and jump in the Border Wars ring, and I'm talking about Robert Ortiz, the lead, or I guess you can't say lead drummer. There's only one drummer, right? But the drummer of Escape the Fade. If you listen to that, then you know who we're talking about. He's a friend of the show for like freaking 10 years now, and we've been trying to get him to get into Border Wars, and it looks like Robert the Genius, former co-host, has enticed him into the ring. So December 5th, it's going down. Get with TBV if you want to be down. And yeah, man, patreon.com/The Boxing Voice to watch season 8. If you're watching us live right now, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, as it helps with the visibility of the show. Lets everybody know we're back. I was gone for a week, trying to cop a house in Florida, but things ain't work out. Yo, crazy as hell, Francis. How I finally, the one I like, I put the offer in, and my real estate agent hits me this morning to tell me that the dude has passed away. Rest in peace to him, and condolences to his family. But what type of luck is that, B? What type of luck is that?
That's crazy. You found the one doing all that work.
All that work. Yo, on the last day I find it, I put the offer. I can't even stick around and see do he accept. I come home to find out that my man has moved on to greener pastures. And I'm like, damn.
R.I.P. to him and his family.
Well, I know. My condolences to the family, But the hunt continues.
Let me tell you what I was talking about. There's two significant things that happened. And for y'all out there, go and check out the Patreon videos. And my video that I'm doing, that I'm cooking up, and I'm saying with my team, is coming real soon. Y'all stay tuned. Don't worry. It's going to be well worth the wait. But, Mario.
We gonna hold him to that. Yo, he been talking that he's so nice, y'all. Like, if he was a fighter, if Francis was a fighter, he is Adrian Broner when he first came out. Undefeated. Remember Undefeated Broner talking about, I don't want to be the first guy to get Floyd a L. Yo, I said, nah, damn, my video guy pulled out. He like, yo, Ness, this what I do, bruh. Fall back, this what I do. I got this. And then it's like, all right, champ. Here you go. Keys to the car. Let's see.
Now, let's keep it 100, though. I had to do some real MacGyver stuff, man. MacGyver to get this done. So, it's not to where I want it, but I'm not taking no excuses. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
All right.
I need some TBV tracks, by the way. I'm gonna put it out there in the TBV land. I need that. I'm a champ. I need that. I need a few others, but we'll work on that.
Yeah, I told you, man. Yo, Justo, it's time to drop another track, man. Send that to me ASAP.
Yo, we gotta play that. We haven't played that yet, man.
We gotta find out. Nah, we gotta find out, is he a one-hit wonder, man? Cause that track getting a lot of spins. Let me tell you, that's the only track I really played. That and Caller of the Year was the only thing I played at the TBV Border Wars this week. Like, it was just that. That was on repeat. It just fit so perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, Justo, we need to find out, are you a one-hit wonder or not? You know what I'm saying? Come back and bring some more fire. Let us know that you can do it. I mean, and look, and you ain't gotta put out 12 songs. I'm just saying. I want to know, just for curiosity, can you do it again? Because this one is definitely fire, man. Hopefully we play it so much that, like one of the listeners said, or callers rather, Creed, the next Creed, or All Access, because that's happened before. Remember, Showtime has reached out to me and used my interview with Peter Quillen for the build-up of their All Access with Peter Quillen and Daniel Jacobs many years ago, when they both was undefeated for the Battle of Brooklyn, baby. So you never know, man. One door can open here and take you somewhere else. And, we always good with that, man. Fam is fam. And For real, we enjoy this little track. So,
Yo, shout out to Dr. Mofongo, man. Dr. Mofongo, man. TBV, man. We
your
love you. Keep your head up, man.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. Nah, let me stop playing. It's serious, bro. It's serious. The point is, he got up.
Yes, he did.
And he's 44. You know what I'm saying? Us old guys, and he's Dominican. Sammy Sosa style. Shout out to you. Look, you win some, you lose some, man. You win some, you lose some. You gotta Aaliyah style, dust yourself off and try it again. But also, there's also no shame in retirement. At 44 years old, you made it to the #1 contender status. That's something to, see, it's different when we just sitting out here talking about fighters, and it's like, oh, he not even top 15. Now you amongst a pool of your peers. Can you be top 15? Well, he made it to #1 contender status in one of the most dangerous divisions.
Number one.
And that's what happened. Because you in the dangerous division, you gotta live by the sword, die by the sword, and he didn't keep them hands up. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Sony. He was perfect fight. Perfect fight. I was licking my chops. He was dancing his way to a victory. I was gonna take his head off. He got them dreads too. I was gonna take his head off, terminate Predator style. Just have his little scalp right there. Just give me that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't make it to the finish line. So
it's because he didn't hear you say 10 seconds left. He thought he had 1,000. He thought he had a full round to go.
Bruh. All he had to do was stand up, get a draw.
He thought it was a minute left, man. He didn't know it was 10 seconds.
Draw.
He got hit and said, hell no, I don't want that again. Hell no. But yo, we got super chats.
Yes, let's get to it. I just had a time of fool out. You can't be talking about my Border Wars fighters. Is you in the ring? Did you sign up? Because we on season 9.
Yeah, I'm serious about that shit. Yeah, don't do that.
I'm on season 9, and I ain't seen you before. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to look. We learned the hard way to respect fighters out here, man. Because I used to say words like that too, but then it's can you last for 3 rounds?
Can you?
That's what we want to know that. But we got No G again in Dallas saying Tank versus Leo will definitely do 1.5 million to 2 million viewers. I meant illegal streams, laugh out loud, maybe 250,000 pay-per-view buys. Mayweather will be disappointed. Yo, you had me so, what? You going that bold? I like that. I like the way you flip
I'm on record. Give me 500,000. Lock me down. Put me down.
Lock him down. 500K.
500,000.
500K.
Check the tape.
We got Big Super Mex says, if Francis versus Mario happens, it will guarantee that the winner will be the first active co-host to get a W. That is true. No co-host has gotten a win. It's like the co-host curse. The co-host
Careful what
curse.
You asked for, man.
Yo, Jemmy with the super chat said, yo, play the song. Okay. Yo, that one, yo, all my boxing bars brothers, y'all better get a remix, man. Tell Stainless yo, champ, we gotta do volume 1.5, and y'all gotta do remixes. People paying to hear champ.
Big.
I'm
song.
super competitive. I would be like, yo, why you ain't paying for my shit? I'm serious. Why you ain't wanna hear mine? I'm at, yo. And the reason they ain't paying for mine is because the producer trash. I'm just keeping it real. You would have heard my verse the way I fucking spit it, and you did hear it on Untitled, and people loved it. You know what I'm saying? That producer, Stainless said it was my fault, but we gonna believe you. But anyway, going back to the super chats, we got Izzy. Shout out to Izzy. Oh, he coming for my head beat. Yo, you coming for my head, Izzy, early in the morning? Yo, he said the most biased commentary in TBV history. And dude comes at me for the sponge? Laugh out loud. Salute to Mario. Salute to all who came. It was a great one. Nah, it was, man. Shout out to you. I don't know how I skipped that. I went to Jemmy's Play the Song without even seeing Izzy's there. My bad. Let me refresh in case anything slid in. Then we going to go to the track. Justo, Mathis. I think you need to put this on iTunes, man. I think you need to put this on iTunes for the people, man.
I got breaking news.
What's up?
I got breaking news. So
What's
y'all,
up?
nobody don't know, because I had a conversation with the real Tank
Ooh.
before he got in the ring.
Ooh.
When he was walking in. Breaking news. The reason why you seen a stoppage, because somebody played his song for Sony. I'm a champ. And he was mad. He said, what? Oh, I'm going to knock him out and show him I'm the champ. He gonna knock him on and show him I'm the champ, man. He was mad. He said, yo, they played my song for him, man.
Yo, I'm hearing Sony want the rematch, though. I'm hearing he want that rematch. And I know Tank is willing to give it to him. But I there's an opportunity opened up. Let's see if Tank and Bishop happens, man. We don't know. Sound like an eliminator to me. You sniffing the eliminator there? Let me see what else. Oh, it's time to go to the track. Let's go to the track.
That'd be a good fight.
I wake up feeling like Mayweather. They calling me a prospect, but I know I'm way better. Moving up, man, I'm too big for you featherweights. In and out the ring, niggas violate. We demonstrate the city full of them bright lights. I'm always ready on fight night. Speed bagging and pad work. Running miles to my calf hurt. They ask about the place that I grew up. Shit get dejected, man, I'm fresh out the sewer. Swinging like Wilder, split your medulla. Had to make something out of manure. Niggas high ballin', way out the budget. Can't get a fight, competition keep ducking. Forcing me to move up and wait. Put me in the ring with the champ, knock him out, it ain't nothing. We used to get our food with them stamps. Out here running miles when I cramp. I'm working hard, put that on guard. I live my life like a champ, yeah.
I'm a champ, I feel like I'm the champ. They say that I'm the champ. Every day I'm a champ. I'm the champ, I feel like I'm the champ. Living like I'm the champ. Every day I'm the champ. I'm the champ, I feel like I'm the champ. Every day I'm the champ. Every day I'm the champ. I'm the champ, I feel like I'm the champ. Living like the champ.
Every fight that I'm in, we win, we pop bottles. Feeling like Mike in his prime, shout out Customato. I'm locked in, way more focused than last year. Half the sprints, we spawn like 15 rounds, no headgear. Holly shuffle, my toes tap. Shannon Briggs, let's go, champ. Glass jaw, stiff jab, knife you down on the flow, Mac. My arms bigger than Bo Mac. I'm a champion and that's no cap. Name a fighter that's even close, niggas have to give me a throwback. Jack Johnson, Sugar Ray, the greatest Ali in his prime. Marvin Hagler, Larry Holmes. We grew up eating scraps, now all we fight for straps. Got my mama out the trap, shit, I live my life like a champ, yeah.
Yo, real quick, off the back of that, real quick, man, I just want to give a big shout out, you know what I'm saying, to everybody who's a part of, you know what I'm saying, Border Wars and I'm saying TBV family. You know, I want to give special shout outs, you know what I'm saying, to my international brothers, man, my guys, dudes I met this weekend that I know, you know what I'm saying, hopefully we have a friendship for life. You know what I'm saying? We got Keem from Florida, man. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I respect you a lot. You know what I'm saying? J-Mac, Stainless, Izzy, Sony, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Agent from Wisconsin. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Your trainer who was out there too. Very cool. Sir Bishop, man. I salute you. You are the man. We got, you know what I mean? We also got everybody else that showed up to the fight. Dr. Mofongo, Nestor Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? You had Kales was out there. You had the Queen City Cobra was out there. We got Dan the Man and his beautiful wife, you know what I'm saying? Amazing people there. Real Tank and his trainer was out there. Yo, everybody else, if I missed anybody, man, shout out to you. It was an amazing weekend. It was good times, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully when we add everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Jose from Canada, you know what I mean? Everybody else that can make it, you know, all the Texas boys come out. It'd be like a massive event. You know what I'm saying? This is upwards and onwards. You haven't seen nothing yet. Production gonna be through the roof. Fights gonna be through the roof. Everything gonna be on point. You know what I'm saying?
This one's gonna be
sign
big,
up, man. You don't even worry about it. Timing is everything, and right now everything is lined up the way it's supposed to. This weekend, no cap, was so dynamite. That's all I gotta say. We had almost three knockouts. We had 2 knockouts, you know what I'm saying, and one fight pretty much was a knockout, but it went to the final rounds, and a very, very competitive fight in between where 2 fighters were just throwing leather back and forth. Border Wars is it, man. So shout out to those dudes, man. I can't wait to see y'all again. You know what I mean? Keep safe. Until then, let's rock out. That's all I had to get off my chest. I appreciate that.
Nah, it's all good, bro. Listen, meeting the fam is the best. You know, like look at Stainless. He never missing one. Kels never misses one, and the family just keeps growing, man. You know, if you're a first time listener, you might not understand. You're like, what are these lads talking about? That's my new word now. And it's like, well, you know, this is part of the community, man. This is what goes on, but. Let's open up these phone lines, man. Let's see who's up early in the morning.
Early on the strip while the birds chirping. I had to turn my phone off.
So many birds chirping. Let's talk. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. We're talking Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz. You could give us pay-per-view predictions. We're talking, obviously, Mayweather and his thoughts on the multiple titles in multiple divisions. He himself questioning, or not questioning, telling us that there is no such thing as a super champion. So what's your thoughts on that? Yeah, let's do it.
Hold on. Before you go, go ahead.
As well. Nah, go for it.
Yes, public service announcement. We got almost 300 of us in here listening and watching right now. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost you nothing. And while you're at it, you know what I'm saying, just drop your hand on the subscribe button. It's not too far away. You know what I'm saying? To help us grow, we're trying to get to a goal, 117,000 upward and onward. Let's do it. It's Nesta Gibbs. It's Francis all the way from Canada. It's TBV. Shout out to the whole back call. Let's get to the callers.
Yes, sir. Let's go out to Caesar. Talk to me, Las Vegas. Caesar. All right, we're going to move on to Connecticut. Coach Myers, what up? Damn, I feel like I ain't hear from you in a minute, dog.
Yo.
What's up, man? How are you?
Ain't nothing, man. You been going for like a week, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Leo and Tank will probably do. I'm gonna go with 500,000.
You know, that's a good
number.
First
pay-per-view. I'm gonna go with 500. I mean, you got.
Hey, that's
Leo the
more than
Mexican.
Floyd. That's more than Floyd did. More than Earl did. That's for their first pay-per-view. That's a big number.
Nah, I'm gonna go with that. I mean, Spence and Mikey did what, 360. So I'm going to give Tank the benefit. I think Tank might be a bigger star than Earl. Debatable. But, yeah, I'm going to go with that. And shout out to all the Border Wars fighters that fought. Shout out to all them, but that's my call.
Shout out. Thank you, Coach Myers, Connecticut.
Hey, yo, Nez. Yo, my bad. My apologies, man.
What?
Amazing job refereeing by Alex Doomsday Lioness. I appreciate you. I didn't forget you. Great job of making sure the fighters were safe, making sure it was clean work. You know what I'm saying? Amazing job. And Mario Munguia stepping in there and doing what he got to do. A lot of people had a lot to say about you. Yeah. They say you didn't have the goods.
They say he wouldn't show
up. They say you scared. You're not going to show up. But you did more than just show up. You know what I'm saying?
He arguably
you showed out.
He arguably won in my eyes. You weren't here for the Border Wars show last night, and you know if you go to the tape at you start at 5 minutes 10-second mark. You'll see Mario land one of the biggest right hooks in boxing history, knocking, Keem out the ring. Like his.
You see, from my vantage point,
It's on camera though.
I know.
People keep saying that it's on camera. I'm giving the timestamp. And then Keem, he knew he was embarrassed because he's like, damn, that was a knockdown, but he got lucky and they ain't score it. So then he shoved Mario, right? And that was flagrant. That's a point deduction. That's a 10-7 round. How do you lose a fight 10-7? It's a 3-round fight. You understand? So I don't know. I smell controversy, man. I smell controversy. Keem trying to move on to bigger and better things. He wants to fight Jose from Canada, one of your brethrens. Yeah. But we'll see if that happens. You know what I mean? We don't know if that's gonna happen. Jose likes to be an A side, and we'll see. He gets to pick. Who he fights, essentially. But there's an argument. The same way there's a fraction of people that believe that Laura beat Canelo, or the people that believe, that what's my Dominican friend who got robbed by Romero? There's always people on both sides of the street. There's always people on both sides of the street is all I'm saying. And, if you check the comments and you listen to the Border Wars show, I'm not saying this alone. Plenty people called in like, yeah, that was a knockdown. It's the set. You know what it is? Oh!
Well, hold on. I just so everybody know I'm rocking with Keem, though.
You know what it is? Is the Bud Crawford-Kavaliauskas knockdown where the fans of Bud don't want to believe it was a knockdown, but the people in boxing all say it's a knockdown. The fighters, the trainers, they say it's a knockdown. And that's what happened right there. Keem is saying something, but I'm not, you know what? That's what happens
about Vincent Moses, by the way.
That's what happens with Border Wars, man.
You hear me?
It spills over. Who's Vincent Moses?
That's who fought Rolando Romero last.
Nah, that ain't who fought Rolando Romero.
Oh, okay. That's a cornerback, but go ahead. Yeah.
Vincent Moses? Hell no. It was a Dominican dude. I forgot his name right now. That's a sad, but his nickname is not Lazara. What the fuck is his nickname? El Phoenix. Come on, dog.
Phoenix? Okay.
Yeah, he put the spanking on Romero. Romero been off social media ever since, man. He know what's going on. We know the truth.
I'm rocking with Keem. I thought Keem did everything he needed to do to win that fight.
Yeah,
it was easy for him. He wasn't breathing hard. He definitely brought Mario into deep waters, but they both put on a good performance, man. They showed heart. Mario hit him with 2 big right and left hooks that I know Keem is probably feeling right now, to be very honest with you.
Yeah. Word on the street is he took the day off.
Hey.
I can't confirm or deny that, though.
And that's what I'm saying. Mario just, his engine wasn't revving. He ran out of gas, I should say. He ran out of gas.
No, Keem is a player because I think not many people, you know what I'm saying, have gotten 3 knockdowns in one fight.
That's one. And 2, he didn't come out of first gear.
What you mean? He didn't come out of first gear?
He didn't come out of first gear. Like, he didn't get into gear 2. That's what I'm saying in the fight.
I'm
like,
happy.
When talking to him and seeing the fight, he didn't come out of gear. He was in gear 1.
Hold up. I'm happy you brought up Keem because the whole ride back, or was it the show? I don't know, but there's been a conversation and some confusion. Like, I felt like when Mario was being interviewed.
Jackson Martinez, sorry.
Yeah, no, I seen it in the chat. I felt like when Mario was being post-fight interviewed, you kind of said, like, y'all kind of agreed on the fight. That's what I heard, but Doomy's telling me that he heard you not agree to fight Mario, that he heard you say, if Mario think Keem is fast, wait till Keem sees you, and that you wanted Keem next, or did you say you want Mario next? Let's get that clear.
Mario. Okay, so hear the whole story. I see Mario in the back. I was like, oh, yo, we're about the same size. We might have to fight. I was using the bathroom. We were in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, we might have to. I wouldn't mind that. I said, cool. So in the after fight interview, he brought up the fact that we had the conversation in the locker room, but he never said we had the conversation in the locker room. He made it seem like I called him out, saying that Francis said that we might have to fight. I said, cool. I already said, yeah. If my first fight, I'll say it right here. My first fight in Border Wars, if I'm gonna fight somebody, it'd probably be against Mario.
Okay, so you didn't say Keem. You didn't say Keem.
No, but I said I also told Keem, and he'll tell you that we might have to see each other at some point. It might be after Mario, you know what I mean, or after that, but we're gonna have to see each other for sure. I duck no fade, like, you know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. Like, as big as you are, Mike, if you want it, I'll fight you too. I don't care.
Whoa.
I'm just trying to show you, like, that's the thing. And I was saying, like, I was really mad. You know what I mean? During some of the fights, I felt like fighters gave it their all, and people were saying, oh, they quit or this and this. And I'm looking at it like, yo, everybody knows where they're at. You know, when you're in there, and I watched a fight with you against Hayes, and at one point in that fight, you realize, like, oh, shit, I'm in a fight right now. I gotta fight dirty.
Bruh,
and
he
you
was
started
24.
you started to fight back. Like, yo, you're not gonna rough me up. Like, you came out wanting to box, and you realized real quickly, like, nah, this guy want to fight. And it's the same thing. Like, when Keem came out, he wanted to box, but he realized, yo, Mario wants to fight, and they started the wrestling.
Yeah. That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, you remember, huh?
No, I'm looking at Big Nick. He said, Mario, Hayukin Mongia. Because he do that, bro. Yo, he do that big ass uppercut. Yo, if Keem would have threw a hook, oh my goodness, it would have been Povetkin White.
Yep.
It would have been Povetkin White, yo, if he would have landed a hook doing that shit. Oh man, that was hilarious, yo. Oh God, let's see who we going to. Izzy in Oklahoma, what's up?
Good morning.
What's
Shout
up,
out to
man?
Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Shout out to Nez, Francis.
How was the flight back?
What's up?
Man, me and Stainless were bunk, in the same hotel room, and we both slept in. I missed my flight. I had to get another one. It was a mess, dude. We stayed up for that Lipinets Castillo Clayton fight, unfortunately, because I could have used that rest and didn't need to watch that fight. No offense to Jeffrey in Nova Scotia there. On the Davis Santa Cruz, I'm looking at probably 200,000 as a topper. I mean, I'm pretty conservative with my pay-per-view estimations, unlike Francis. As far as what else here, come on, Floyd's completely correct on the belts, regardless of what he did when he was a fighter. He's right, man. Too many. It's just confusing. It keeps the casual away. Hell, it's stopped me from paying too much attention to the belts at all anymore. What else? Border Wars 8 was fantastic. I'm definitely looking forward to 9. I plan to be there. It's only a couple hours away from me. Anybody need any help logistically, let me know. I'll see if if you need a ride or whatnot. I'm your dude, probably. Just keep us posted. I'm looking to help. I'm even potentially looking to come back, put my name in the ring. Depends on who wants it and at what rate. But just keep me posted.
Oh, no,
yo, Izzy's definitely that guy, that dude to hit. If you go to Border Waters, you need some type of ride or set up or something like that. Yo, reach out to Izzy. He got that shit on lock and key. Facto. Yeah. Also,
and if you
in the
consider
ring,
Izzy, you better be in shape. Izzy looks in shape.
I know he does. Yeah, he does. Yo, I must say though, Bishop looked like he got that Mayweather Tim Bradley type jeans. Like, yo, Bishop looks shredded, yo. Shredded. I'm telling you,
he's like
no cap at 40 whatever. Yo,
47. 47.
Tall.
Yeah.
Shredded. Yo, man. Shout out to Sir Bishop, man.
Let me go out to... Yo, one of the guys I want to see back December 5th, man. I don't want no excuses, B.
Yo, Ness.
There's a lot of things I like to move, so just try to get on my games on boxing. I don't know why they gonna call me for I'm a 54 pounder, but I have a brother that's at 160.
JD, what up? Good morning, champ. You on the road?
Yo. Yeah. I'm on the road. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. You good.
Clear.
All right. So yeah, I forgot all about the Border Wars fight, but I got to check them out last night, and wow, I heard. Listen,
I love it. I love it. Yo, I love Border Wars, man. Oh man, go talk to me. Talk to me.
Yeah, I want to go straight to the Bishop fight. Listen, yo, I really don't think that dude, Bishop, I don't think he have as much experience as a lot of people think.
Thank you, JD.
So what you saw?
I really don't think that.
What you saw, because Mitty thinks totally
Muscle
different.
memory.
Did you
Muscle memory.
Did you listen to the live show yesterday or on the playback or anything?
Yeah, that's why I was so anxious to get home and go look at it to see what the
what all the hoopla
what the confusion was about. Yeah. So yeah, man. I don't know who was that he was fighting.
Dr. Mofongo. He beat Santiago.
Okay.
And arguably beat.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, no disrespect to Dr. Mofongo. I met him. He's a cool guy, but I mean, it was just you could tell. Like, okay, so Bishop reminds me of a street fighter. You know what I mean? He's pretty much a street fighter with a little boxing knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was just total boxing experience. But you could see the street fighting tendencies, and then you can also tell that he watched a lot of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it was like no big experience factor. You know what I'm saying, in that fight.
But Mitty says that the composure, the level of the composure, and the way that he was turning and using his forearms and all that.
Put it like this. A guy like Marvin in front of him, he's fighting totally different. He's fighting more panicky, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, Mofongo, he didn't have nothing to throw at him, you know what I'm saying?
Got you, champ.
But who else? The Mario fight. Yo, listen, Mario was not in shape, bruh. After the first 25, 30 seconds, man, I'm like, yo, is he tired? Like after he knocked, that was a knockdown, by the way. But it was one of them knockdowns to where it was one of them knockdowns to where it could have, like, I don't know if you've seen the last Eric Walker fight on Dazn.
Yeah.
You know how the guy knocked him down. It was a complete knockout, but the ref didn't count it because he pushed.
Well,
he
in
pushed
that one,
after he knocked him down.
It's different in that one with Eric Walker. Remember that dude, I don't remember his name, maybe something with a B or something with an M, but his shoulder eventually hit Walker like a tackle. So that's arguable there that he pushed. Mario hit his ass with a tackle punch, and nothing else on Mario's body. Nothing else on Mario's body touched Keem. So everything else Keem did was
go back and look at it.
I got the time.
Go back and go back and look at it. He caught him with that punch, and then he
make me make a video off that shit. It's just gonna be one clip, and I ain't want to do that. I ain't want to do that because people calling me biased, but I'm looking at it. It's there.
I do with you.
And the more people that call in, they saying the same thing. So how am I biased? It's you biased. We all seeing the same shit.
Because they're not watching the feet.
Like the same way we see Bug get hit and drop. We seen this. It's there. The tape is there.
No, listen, he definitely got caught with that punch, but Mario kind of messed it up by go back and look at it. I'm telling you, he went in and he kind of pushed afterwards, and that's what made it look like maybe he pushed him down. That's what Doomie saw.
You must have been watching the fight while you was driving on the road, because Mario.
Bro, I purposely waited till I got home to to dissect the fight.
Your kid must have called you at that time and you turned your head. Mario ain't pushing. I'm telling you, he ain't touch him. After that right hook, he don't touch him. I'm pull this shit up.
Yo,
he ain't touch him after that. It
yo,
was no punch.
I don't know. Hey, real quick, I don't know the dude who knocked out Sonny. I think that's his name.
Yeah, the real Tank. Come on, put some respect on the real Tank name.
Real Tank.
Oh yeah. Okay, real Tank. Listen. If he didn't throw everything he had with that punch, yo, Sonny made a fatal mistake in boxing. Listen, after the person comes out of the corner, that's when they the freshest. You know what I'm saying? And he got real lazy right after that. I think it happened like 5 seconds after the bell. Yo, he caught him with that punch, bro.
10 seconds before.
You say what?
10 seconds before the final bell. He just had to stand up and get a draw.
I don't know. I just remember the bell sounded, and then like 10 seconds after that, dude was on the ground in the last round.
Nah, it was
and
before
then
the bell.
They tried to give him okay, man, you might have to go back and watch all this.
Nah, champ. Listen, the problem is Doomy gave him a crazy long count. You know, he had like a 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was like 30 seconds.
Yeah, but it's that, we want everybody to win, man. We want everybody. We want to make sure he good. And,
man, no, stop that. Nah, we got it. Boxing rules is boxing rules. 10 seconds, man. That's all you get.
Yo, you see how furious Tank was? He didn't get a KO because of that? He still got it, though. He didn't get the KO. He got the TKO. He didn't get the KO. He got the TKO.
Yo, he wanted his KO, man.
Yeah. But, JD, let me get to some other people, man. I'm going to boomerang you back in. You know, I done gave you like 9 minutes. Let me get to King Amin in Essex. Caller of the year.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
Shit, my bad, I'm over here watching the replay. Maybe JD's right. Mario actually hits him with 2 before he fall out. Let me go over
before who fall out?
Keem. Let me see. Right.
Ness, you got a real Andre Ward. You got a real Andre Ward essence going this morning, bro.
What you mean, champ?
You want to know why I say that? You want to know why I say that? Because you're very knowledgeable. You're very knowledgeable, and you know better. You know it, and I'm not going to dispute it because Stainless said it was a slip. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's on tape. It's on tape. I mean, why everybody acting like the tape ain't there?
Nah, listen, I'm going to watch it. But this is where you become Andre Ward, a knowledgeable vestigian of our sport that sometimes, just present things out there that if somebody don't go back and watch it, they'll take exactly what you say for what happened. So I had to go back and watch it. Because when I first watched it, I thought it was a push. I thought it was a push because the way Mario was throwing, when he was loading up, those was the joints that was like whoosh. But it was a thing he was doing when he was coming in with his hands high, and then before he could kind of let it go, he kind of like wing them out like wild reach over top joint, and they looked like he was just leaning forward and pushing Keem. So I want to go back and look at that, man. But just try to be a little bit more objective is what I'm saying, Mr. Ward.
I got it right here. I got it right here. I'm repeating it, man. I mean, it is what it is. It's there, man. I can see what JD's saying after watching it continuously. After the big right hook, Mario hands are all on Keem's chest. It's up to Keem to tell us, did he feel like he got pushed? I see Keem's face trying to come off his shoulders. That's what I see. I don't see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Ness, this is what I'm saying, though. Listen, leave it at that. You gonna say, you never leave it at that. You'll be like, oh, yeah, Keem looked like he was. It's like you ain't got to push Keem down to, you know what I'm saying, to make people.
How I'm pushing Keem down? I said, yo, Keem got 3 knockdowns in one fight. Like, there's only one other dude, I think, to do that, right? Who else has done that?
And you giving more attention to something we got to go back and watch than honoring my man 3 knockdowns.
Nah, that's not what's going on. What's going on is that more and more people calling in saying like, "Yo, that was a knockdown." So it's getting that Bud Kavalaskis feel.
All right.
I'm just
all right, man.
Listen,
you lucky I got a boomerang.
No, I'm letting you go. I'm letting you go. You know, we back, baby. We back. You know what I'm saying?
It's fair. Like I said, I'm going to go back and watch it because I don't want to speak on it. But can I say this too? Shout out to everybody, but definitely big shout out to Izzy, Stainless. And listen, when I get ready for this Border Wars, I don't care where he at. I got to get J Mac. I want J Mac in my corner. I don't care what nobody says.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. I'm taking that. I don't, word is born. I need that Nola. I need that. That's all right, though. That's all right, though. That's all right.
Stop putting dirt on his name, man.
I'm saying he took a few losses
give him the right fighter. Give him a good fighter. He'll be all right. Give him a good fighter like me. Give him a workhorse like me. He's going to be all right.
Look at Bo and Bama on the pound. He the pound per pound committee. He said, I slowed it down, screenshotted the punch Mario caught him with. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't say it's me. The public is talking, man. Border Wars is big and the public seen it. They seen it.
The public is talking because you put the light on it. That's why.
Nah, champ. Yo, you wasn't on. I wish you was on last night.
It down, but like, but I hear what you said. But hold on.
Listen to me. I wish you was on last night. A lot of people called in saying the same thing. Saying, yo, that was a knockdown. Yo, if I'm telling you, it got that whole Kavalaskis
we got to get Keem on the show and ask him. That's all we got to do.
Keem said, yo, I'm used to sparring on ground level rings.
So his foot slipped out when he stepped backwards.
Yeah, but come on.
Which can be true. Which can be true.
Bruh,
come on.
Bruh, listen.
It can be true. The elevated ring, if you want a flat mat, step out.
Did Bud say Kavalaskis dropped him?
No.
He said he slipped. I did, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
But you just got to ask the man himself after the fact now. That's all I'm saying.
Listen.
Everybody's calling for the man to answer.
Listen. He got the win. Look. He got the win. He got the win. He puts his name up there with Border Wars greats. You know, he's already in the history books with 3 knockdowns in 1 fight. You know, he moves on to bigger and better things. I'm just making a case for my man. There's an argument that he got a 10-7 round, dog. That's the argument. And it's there. The evidence is there. It's not like the shove ain't there, and it's not like that knockdown ain't there. They call that bias, but that's the evidence. We always talk about the evidence. It's there. I'm sorry.
But before you get to the next caller, let me go back and say, everybody talking about Bishop is a ringer. He's had fights before. Listen, there's something called muscle memory. Whether you're in boxing, whether you play any sports, when you do something continuous enough, it becomes a muscle memory. That's why fighters throw combinations when they hit the pads continuously at different paces for muscle memory. So that when you're in a fight, it's muscle memory. When you start to let go of a certain punch, the combination just flows. And with Bishop, you can see he always does that double jab step around. Mofongo he wanted to come forward in this fight. So he was pushing Bishop back. Dr. Mofongo was pushing Bishop back. All Bishop was doing was turning every time he would advance forward with an attack and hit him with the double jab or the jab, hold him, double jab. And that up left hook that he hit him with, he practices those every single time. Go back and watch all his training videos where he's hitting the bob or he's hitting the bag. He's always doing that hop, double jab, hop, double jab. Or that, you know what I'm saying? Not to give away, you know what I'm saying, what he do. But there's so much varieties that he practices. And they both didn't have no sparring. So I shout out to them, man. No sparring. They both came in there and give it their all. I think he just watch it. He processed it a little bit different than Dr. Mofongo. So shout out to him on that one.
All right. We going to Juan in the BX. What up? All right. He's not around. We're going to...
Get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
BoxingVoice.com.
Hey, Daddy.
Boxing thinking man's game.
This is $1
Skill. Up here. You got
gotta think of motherfucker. That's what wins fights.
Hey, TBV, what happening, fellas?
What's up? What's up?
Low?
Man, everything, culture. Hey, quick shout out to Baldy. Shout out to Sonny. I'm in Ohio for 2 weeks, man. So I'm linking up with Sonny and I think he said 2 other people. I forgot who they were. They're in the back chat. But shout out to Sonny. I ain't really got nothing to say too much. Like I said, I've been on the road, so I kind of missed a lot of stuff. But I just want to say shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody. Keep doing y'all thing. Border Wars, I will check it out tonight. And I'll get back to y'all on that tomorrow. So y'all stay up, man. I'm out.
I appreciate it. Hey yo.
Yo.
Hey yo, you have any super chats first of all? And I got something to say after that.
My man, always on point like a dagger. Let's see. Yes, we do. We got Teddy B, Midwest Sports Talk says JoJo Diaz or Ryan Garcia are next for Tank. That makes sense. JoJo got a title at 130. Yup, he got the Tevin Farmer title.
And he's a bigger fighter too, and he fought Tevin, so yeah.
Those are good names, I guess. I mean, I want Tank. Well, I guess if Ryan beats Campbell,
Luke,
then I guess he's worth throwing in that mix.
But he's bigger money though. Ryan is bigger money than JoJo. That's a fact. Might be a more competitive fight with JoJo, but Ryan is bigger money.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you going based off the social media and the hope that converts, and I get you. I would be banking that in as well. We just need that to actually be played out in real life.
Yeah, that's a fact. I agree with that. But yo, anyways, oh man, everybody knows you as you know what I'm saying, the master of the matchups and putting together the right fights. Who would you want to see me fight in Border Wars?
Let's see. What weight you trying to fight at?
After seeing me,
what weight you trying to fight at? Because you had the hoodie on and everything.
I could probably hey, if I train, how much we gonna get? 6 to 8 weeks?
You gonna get about 6 weeks if you start today. Yeah, Saturday. If you started Saturday, you get 6 straight weeks.
I'll tell you on the next show. Cause I gotta go weigh myself. I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm at like 185, 190 right now. I mean, 6 weeks I probably can get down to like maybe 170, 175.
170, 175 for your first fight?
Yeah.
Man, at 175.
If I'm to really like push, and that's not a definite. I have to check that actually. Make it set.
You sure you can make 175? How much you weigh today, champ?
I told you 185, 190. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna go check, but if I'm not mistaken, after this weekend, I might have put on some pounds, eating all that junk.
175, damn. Pretty tough division, man. You got Adrian wants to fight Ant. Ant is there. You got Mission Impossible, but he's fighting Ant. So available, I don't know. You need a one timer, man. A first timer.
So what, 180?
I always like to do debuts with debuts, man.
Or
but
so Mario and Keem fought at what, 185?
Nah, they fought like at 190.
So then I'll fight at 190. I'm cool with that.
190, yeah.
I don't mind giving up 10 pounds. I'm small. I fought bigger dudes. It's all good.
I wonder if Jose would want to fight you, because you're a Canadian, or would he not?
Nah, big nigga. I'm like what? Would you say I'm like 5'8"?
I guess, man. I'm hard. It's hard for me to tell who's
tall. Yeah, because you in the sky. That's why.
Yeah. Yo, but Steve Cunningham actually was making me feel small, dude.
Yes, he big,
yo. I can't wait to get this house shit over, man. I want to work out again, man. Steve, you seen his traps, bruh? Through his hoodie, y'all. His traps was crazy, right? He looked like he could fight right now.
But no.
Right now.
But yo, no bullshit, no cat.
Maserati, that's a good one, but I don't see Maserati ain't 75, man. I don't think that Maserati could get to 75. We got to see can Maserati get to Dallas. That's also the other thing, you know, it's availability of the people.
I told you, and I did say that, and I'm not backing away from that. I said if Mario thinks that Keem is fast, and this is no slight on Keem, you know what I'm saying? He ain't seen nothing yet. Like in terms of athletics, like I'm a soccer player,
so basically
many different sports.
Basically, you saying you want Mario?
We can do it. I'll take anybody you throw at me. I just want to know what you think. It don't really matter.
I can't matchmake on the spot. I only seen you physically. I need to see you do
I got
something.
an O, and I'm not afraid to let it go.
He going with the Thurman line on him. Hey, Karma,
Jose
man.
probably
Karma,
take me out.
Karma Surge.
Okay.
Karma Surge. I'm trying to give you. What was the fight that Bishop's supposed to be lining up for you? Oh, white boy from Texas. Two guys that never fought in border wars before, and he don't got no fights. You already did your street beefs. You out there street beefing it. You know what I mean? Salute to you. But I'm waiting on you to get back, man. You got my number. Text me, bruh. I'm waiting on to find out if you want the white boy fight for December 5th. Cause he's from Texas, so you know you don't got to worry about him not showing up and all that great stuff. He's gonna be there. So yeah, man, just give me and there's footage of him and stuff on like I hit in the bag and stuff. But I'm sure he could send me something else. You know. So
when I fight, I'm gonna do something. I need J-Mac in my corner.
Damn, everybody wants J-Mac.
Izzy in my corner.
Shout out to J-Mac.
Keem in my corner. I got the trifecta. J-Mac, Keem, and Izzy in my corner.
You better hope COVID ain't happening. My man want like 7 people in his corner. Nah, I'm
Francis
joking.
versus the one white boy. Bama Bo, who that?
Francis versus the one white boy? No, because one white boy is like 165. I don't think he doing 175. But we've been trying to matchmake the one white boy with Karma Surge. I've been waiting. Bishop supposedly had reached out to him, but I'm gonna ask now for some footage. See if he got something in case Karma want it, because at least we got the street beef on Karma now. Shout out to Karma Surge in Ontario, I think it is, man. Ontario. I'm trying to come back to Cali too, man. For real. But I'm hoping Keem works something out and we could get out there the Keem's way. You know, bring it out to see what we doing. Del Rico, baby. Go out to Del Rico. Where we at, man? Where we at? We got J-Mac, New Orleans. What's going on?
You know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. You know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style. I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla.
The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from Derek.
It can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing him. You want to bet?
You can bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million.
Easy. Let's bet $1 million.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Hey, shout out to the guys that recognize the talent and recognize the skills. I did take 2 losses. Me and Izzy took 2 together. Izzy got me with the Bishop fight, and I got Izzy with the Keem fight. For what I saw when looking back at the Keem knockdown, yeah, Mario did land a lick, but you're allowed to have a footing and step down after you take a shot. Being that his footing was not in the ring, that counts as a slip or a trip. Just like in boxing, you can't say it's a knockdown or what have you. His foot has to come down, and being that he stepped out the ring, that caused him to lose his balance. That's why he went down.
So whose job is it to know where the end of the ropes are? Whose job is it to know where the ring at? Come on, champ. You telling me that if a fighter backs up due to pressure and falls out the ring, come on, man. There was a punch there.
Hold on, listen. That's in boxing. If you get hit and you step down on a fighter's feet, that's called a slip. If you trip and cause it to lose balance, it didn't happen 1,000 times. It's the same thing as when you get hit and your foot steps back and you don't find the ring and
That's
you
not
step
the
out
same,
of the
man. That's not the same. You can't say that if I step on your feet and hit you with a punch and cause you to go down, that a feet tanglement is the same as me hitting you with a punch and you stepping back and falling out the ring, bro.
I didn't say that. I said if I land a shot on you and you step on my feet afterwards, after I hit you, and you stepping on my feet causes you to lose balance because your foot never been able to step down because our feet is supposed to touch the ground. And when
I
you
agree
get
with you,
hit with a
J-Mac.
shot, normally your feet reacts to the ground, and when the ground is not there, it's going to be a natural off balance, regardless to how hard the lick was or what happened. The difference from what happened with Keem and Bud did get knocked down, in my opinion. I'm on record calling it on the show, so I'm not one of them dudes in denial. It just didn't get scored a knockdown. I think Bud got hit harder than what he thought he did, and he went to grab and try to hold on, and being that he could not maintain his balance, it should have been scored a knockdown. That's not what happened with Keem. Keem got hit, and when he tried to place his feet like we're supposed to in boxing, because your feet's supposed to hit the ground, his feet, the footing wasn't there because the ring wasn't there, and he stepped out of the ring. That's what caused him to lose his balance. Shout out to this weekend. Like I said, great show. Hella biasness with all these scenarios, all this extra stuff you're doing. But hey, guess what? That's what makes you and stuff like that is quite entertaining. Like I told Myra, I'm proud of him this weekend. He showed some great things. He accomplished some great things, and he better than what a lot of people think and stuff like that. Francis, I would strongly recommend if you can't make 160. I would probably miss the next Border Wars, but that's what I would recommend for you.
Damn.
But I got you either way forward and stuff like that. But
Why you
when
say that if you
asking
don't mind the people knowing?
Yeah, he think you can't take a punch at the higher weight, champ.
Let me step from myself. I didn't say that. Francis just said he's fast. The fact of him fighting with all that weight is going to deter him. He should get down to a more comfortable weight where he can move his body at a better athletic stage, especially if he's a fast guy. When you fast and you got a lot of weight that you carrying around, they don't go hand in hand. So if you was asking me for my advice, I said let's get around 160, at least under 170, at least under 170, and that's what I would recommend for you. That's all I got. Oh, quick on Bishop, right quick. I said it yesterday. I think Bishop been around the sport. He's a small guy. He's a composed guy. I don't think Dr. Mofongo gave him the adversity he needed to get rattled. That's why when you ask me, should Super Mex take the fight, I think Super Mex can push him backwards and put him in a situation where he's uncomfortable. All we have to find out. And I do agree with JD by pointing out certain styles and certain fighters and experience will make that and challenge that adversity. What I saw was a guy who was not challenged by no adversity. And shout out to Dr. Mofongo. And he got in there, did his thing. And whatever he was afraid of, or if he wasn't, he got in the ring, he figured it out. Same thing with Mario. That's my call.
Yo, J-Mac, before you
go,
J-Mac.
Go ahead.
You gone? Yo, who would you want to see me fight for my first fight?
I gotta see the other fighters. Not nobody. It would probably be Mario. Out of the people I saw at Border Wars this times, but get that roster. Oh, okay. What's the weight? The one that
Ooh, you don't want Cruz at 1. You don't want Cruz at 185. That ain't what he want.
I got the wrong name.
I know you got the wrong name. I know.
He said, because Keem will take care of Cruz next if we talking that. But Baker, the one Baker fought.
Cruz,
whoever that dude Baker.
Keem don't want a back-to-back. He said he going on vacation. Cruz ready to rock and roll December 5th.
The dude named Baker fought. The one Baker stopped.
He already got a fight. Chris Vega.
That's who I would match.
He already got a fight, champ. You slow. Okay. You slow, man. He got a fight. He fighting Super Mex brother Machine Gun, Matt Machine Gun Garces. They both coming off of losses. They both in the crossroads fights, looking for their first. They first win. You know, that W. So yeah, they gotta fight.
Okay, well, hey, We gotta get more names. I don't have nobody other than Mauro for you right now, or Vega, but Vega got to fight, honestly. But I will get down and I will get more and get into routine and get myself back in a closer shape to where you can display some of that amazing hand speed that you up here bragging about on the show right now.
Yo, you should have did pad work with him, J Matt. But let me see. We got Seattle. Talk to us.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingVoice.com. I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believe he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit out.
Yo.
I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
Yo, Izzy called you out, dog. You seen that?
I know.
Yo.
Hey, yo.
What up, Dom?
What up?
Yeah, I seen. There was a lot of stuff that happened this weekend. A lot of devastating things happened in my motherfucking favorite teams that I like and favorite boxers and other people. I seen Floyd. You know, that was crazy what he said, but he's keeping it real. He has the podium to do that and the background to do that. He's just keeping it real. There's too many belts and franchise and stuff like that. It needs to go away. People are just trying to make money, I feel like. And I can't wait for the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. I got Tank Davis. I had Leo Santa Cruz, but now that I checked his box right, he ain't fighting no black fighters, so I'm going for Gervonta Tank Davis. That's my call.
All right, we going out to Majid in Orlando. What up? Oh shit, I missed it.
What up, man?
What up?
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join Patreon for something. And yeah, about Mayweather with those belts, I agree with him. You know, it creates shortcuts not to fight this person or that person, and depending on which people, you know, whether it's ESPN or whoever, they have more power, you know, to spread words to the general public. So I'm with less belts, you know. And as far as border wars, you know, shout out to everybody that competed. Take balls to get on there. So everybody that's talking shit about anything that people felt that doing, just remember, don't talk shit if you ain't willing to get in there and kick ass or get your ass kicked. You know, so, you know, that Mofongo knockout, I felt like Bishop just was a younger one going against an older one, caught him with a clipping shot, and he never recovered. You know, Ness, you come from 973, so you already know. You know, like, we got styles like that on the street that'll chip somebody up like we been knew how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's whatever. You know, shout out to both of them. You know, Keem versus Mario, I felt like that first punch, it like no matter how it went, you know, we'll call it a knockdown, because it looked like as much as Mario was dropping in there, I felt bad for him and everything. But shout out to him for doing that fight. And yeah, Sony, man, damn, dog, next time just stand up, at least grapple something. Don't let him do it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that did it. And Francis, you remember you got to bring, I talked to you on the phone and shit Friday. We got to talk about that 3 million.
Yeah,
3 million views,
you
man.
know that.
Yes, sir. But that's all I got, Ness. Again, good shit at being the host and getting everything going and doing stuff that these other channels ain't doing. You know, put the gloves on. But yeah, man, that's all I got.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for
Yo,
calling
shout
in.
out to another real one. See, those are the guys I'm talking about. UK Rob, Big, all these guys. Remind everybody that you was the one that said 2.8 is what they're gonna do under 3. Everybody's you don't know shit about boxing.
Yo,
blah 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 blah
what you
blah
saying?
blah 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 blah.
Are you
All I want to
saying-
hear is you was right. That's all I
But
want to
are
hear.
you saying that the graphic that Top Rank put out on their Instagram is rounding up?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's always good to round up. We all know that. No matter what you do, it's good to round up.
Okay. I didn't know they was rounding up.
Yep, they do it all the time. But go ahead. That $10 million offer from Keith Thurman, it was probably 8. They just decided to round up to 10. But let's keep moving.
They gonna come for you for that one. You know that, right?
Of course.
You know you done fucked up now, right? What movie was that? You know you done fucked up, right? Let me get to Majimbe, what's going on? Buenos dias.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Um, I gotta agree with Floyd, man. I think that they are taking advantage of the fighters. It's too many belts. It's hurting the sport. People are confused. They don't know who the real champion is. Shit. The fighters don't even know who the real champions are. Um, so it's just a sad situation. I don't know. Hopefully, with Floyd stating his opinion on it, it sheds more light, and then maybe we could start seeing some change. Even though I'm not too optimistic that that's going to really happen. But yeah, on to Border Wars. I'm gonna agree with Ness. I did think that it was a knockdown, the Keem knockdown. But I also think that Mario was just winded in the first minute of the fight. I don't think he would have won either way. I think Keem beats him 100 out of 100 times. But I think Mario needs to drop the weight and start hitting those miles instead of hitting those weights. He needs to have more wind going into the second round. I mean, the guy was. I mean, he looked bad. He looked bad. But yeah, that's my first call on this.
All right. All right. It's that first fight anxiety, man. Keem got a lot of sparring. You can see the experience in Keem. You know, he's composed in that ring. We talked about composure with Bishop, but Keem never. He fought fire with fire. You know, we are highlighting Mario's alleged knockdown, but the truth of the matter is, after that, Keem, came out in the second round and scored 2 knockdowns, and then a third one. So, his composure, fast too. He did some what do they call it? Like shuffle punches.
Yeah.
He did a few uppercuts on Mario, and Mario eventually went down. But I agree with everyone. A lot of that, you've seen a lot of exhaustion in Mario, man. I think it was just the anxiety. He had a lot of pressure going into this fight, and hopefully now, with that burden lifted off his shoulders, he can perform better because he did some good things that he needs to work on and capitalize. The issue is he wasn't. You got to set up the power. You can't look for the knockout, and that's why it's important that we do this, man. People like to talk about my man Wilder, right? Mario especially. What happened, champ? All that power you spoke of, biggest left hand in Border Wars, and you couldn't land it. When you did land it, you went power crazy. He gave up the jab. He was coming in with his head down, because he's like, yo, I got to land that again. He was chasing that rush, that feeling that he felt when he hit Keem. He was chasing that, and he got rid of the game plan, and that's what you can't do. That's why I love Border Wars, because it's you showing your boxing knowledge at the ultimate level,
Yep.
It's at the ultimate level. We got Steve, Chicago. What's going on, champ?
My town up in K-Town. Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
I drink soda, I eat pizza. I hang out with chicks all day. These fighters still can't beat me. They fighting every day, they in the gym every day. Just give me 6 weeks, and I got it.
BoxingWiz.com.
Yes, sir. What up, Steve? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I just wanted to say, shout out Border Wars. I think all the guys should, hold their head up high. They went over there to Pittsburgh, and shout out to J-Mac and Stainless and Izzy, for helping you out. And, you got a good positive thing going there. But here's my question to you, and you're probably not going to like this. So wasn't Mofongo like the number 1 contender?
Yeah. On paper, yeah.
Okay, so if Bishop beat him, shouldn't you be next?
I should be. If he wanted that, but he doesn't. He wants Supermax.
Oh.
He had him and Supermax.
He doesn't. Okay.
Him and Supermax were already planning the fight. I mean, according to his post-fight interview, his plan to fight me was after, I believe, a third fight in 2021. You know, what he spoke of was beating Mofongo, right? And this was before the win. He said, you know, he would like to beat Mofongo, then come right back 6 weeks later, fight Supermax, and beat him, and then go into the year looking to be 3-0 to set up a title shot. So, yeah, I mean, truth is, I don't know.
Yeah, I like. He's my favorite right now. I like him.
Yeah.
From what I saw.
I mean, truth is, I don't know if I can make December 5th as a fight. You know, me and Doomy would have to talk. You know, he lives a busy life, and I need the trainer. But, you know, I talk a lot of shit, so I got to go with the Floyd statement, you know. Give me 6 weeks, and I'll beat any fighter. So, again, as long as my trainer say he's available, I'm available, you know. But I got to have my trainer. I don't do that.
It's so lucky.
Just
It's so beautiful
anybody.
being a heavyweight because you don't have to cut weight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, come up here and play with the big boys then. Yeah. But Steve, you good? That's it?
Yeah, I just want to tell you, I like you, man. You got a good thing going, so that's all.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Nah, Francis, yo, Izzy said 190, champ. Yo, you better stay away from Izzy. Them dudes look like they hit hard.
Yeah, he looked like he
look
hard.
he look like he could take a punch, man. Like you gonna have to work all night. Like you gonna have to fight all night, bro.
And he tall too.
Yeah.
He like what, 6?
But you know, I seen a post on Izzy from Oklahoma on the Boxing Scene forum, and it was a picture of him with a bloody nose. So he's a bleeder. You know what I mean? So I don't know if the blood deters him or excites him, though. You know, there's those guys that bleed and they get pumped up. Oh, yeah, come on! It's like, whoa, we got one. Remember Robert the Genius? He did the warrior cry. He got hit. Boom, he's like, ah! I'm like, uh-oh. they getting they inner beast out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you got to be careful. We going out to Brandon in Cincinnati. What's going on, champ? Where is this? Uh-oh. I thought I had this already down packed, Brandon. Damn. Where you at? Shit. Where'd it go? Oh, there you go.
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up for back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Folks jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
Yo.
Hey, what up, Ness? Hey.
Yo, you should send us that, man. Send us that. As long as he ain't, you know, copywriting us. I like that song.
I got you. Why you just do my boy Izzy like that? You made every stereotypical white man joke about him.
What?
He could take a he could take a punch. He look like he could take a punch. He a bleeder.
No.
Yo, you funny for that one. That was funny.
The picture's out there.
Put respect on my brother Izzy Day, man. Don't do Izzy like that.
I am putting respect. I'm telling Francis, be careful taking that fight.
Got that Oklahoma power, man.
Yo.
Shit. Hit hard as hell.
I was right about Sony, right? Like both ways, in the sense that I was right not to jump on him first and let him get one so he can experience it. But two, that he's dangerous. He got a good right hand, man. I seen that from the door. When just off the bag work, I could see that was a natural right hand, man. He just got to be developed, you know. Get that fear out, and he'll be a problem, man.
He knocked Tank's mouthpiece out twice. He knocked his mouthpiece out twice.
Izzy used to put up videos of him running up this big ass hill, man. I'm pretty sure he in great shape. But
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If
Shout
he
out to
wasn't,
everybody who participated in
I
Border
already
Wars
seen
too.
him twice, and both times he looked like he got a 6-pack. If he wasn't in such good shape, I'd have gave Izzy the shot. But he looked like he gonna want to fight all 6 minutes. I ain't trying to fight all 6 minutes. That's not what
Hell
I'm here
yeah,
for. You know what I'm
exactly,
saying? I'm not here for that.
exactly.
It's a race to 2, baby. You fight me as a race to 2. And if I get a knockdown, you in big trouble.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out to all the participants. Shout out to J Mac and Izzy in the corners. J Mac screaming "mind over matter" and shit. That was funny. Yeah, he was really trying to get some guys
Talking
motivated.
about J Mac, did you hear him tell Sony, like, yo,
We
you
not
know,
on no AJ. It was a matter of matter. We not on no AJ. Yeah, man. Can't be doing that to the landlord. But as far as the topic, yeah, I agree with Floyd. It is too many belts, but man, don't be a hypocrite, Floyd, because don't nobody got more of them fake belts than the TMT and PVC fighters. Every damn WBA garbage belt is held by somebody under your circle. So if you're gonna preach that, don't let your fighters hold them garbage belts. And as far as the pay-per-view numbers, I think it's gonna do about 200, 200, 225, maybe 250. If it does about if it does a quarter million, it's a success in my book. But I think it does about 200,000. Other than that, man, that's my call. Y'all have a good one.
yo, Serge, I hope you're still listening, because I would text more, but obviously I am on the show, so hopefully you're still listening so I can say thank you. He wants to participate. He says, send me the link. I'm ready to sign up. He said 165 or 168, so that's definitely a fight for White Boy. I just need White Boy to hit me back, and we going to get to that. Yo, so, I got that first text from Bishop, and I know he gonna feel bad, man. He's a church goer. People out here telling him he a ringer. Yo, he gotta take it as flattery.
What you say? I'm a church goer too. What you saying?
I'm
What does that mean?
I'm saying, good Christian men don't want to be thought of as a liar.
Well, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, and that's why I came on and said, like, yo, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that.
Exactly, and I said that too. You know what I'm saying?
But he'll understand. He'll understand that. You know what I'm saying? There's trolls out there, and there's people gonna have their own opinion.
Yeah, but I don't even think it's a troll. I think you gotta just take it like
it is. Ness. It is because he looks really skilled.
Guys. No, it's not a troll though. There's guys that with real experience that feel that way, right? So if he is telling the truth, he needs to take it as flattery, a compliment, absolutely. It's like, yo, he's got natural talent. That's how he's got to take it.
Yep.
We got Davidian, Buffalo Falls. What up, champ?
What's up, TVB?
What's going on?
What up?
None. I haven't seen the Border Wars yet, but one thing I knew is the way when I saw Mario on Patreon, I knew he was really strong. Like, I don't know why people was like, man, he was just gonna get beat up. Like, I haven't seen it, but I knew he looked real strong. My nigga was lifting and all that. So, shout out to the Mario brothers and TBV. I do want to be a part of a Border Wars. I promise. I just gotta get into shape. I need Mitty to put me on that weight loss program because.
How much you
I be
weigh?
eating out here, so.
How much you weigh?
I weigh 266.
And how tall?
I know. I'm 6'2".
6'2"? Yeah, that's not bad, man. You can take that off. You could take like 40 off real quick, man.
Yeah,
Listen, look at Sony. Sony, I think they say he started like at 268, and then he was 255, and he like 6'2", 6'3". You know what I mean? You could take it off, man. A fight definitely helps you take it off, man. What up? You available for December?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe after December. Maybe
6 weeks.
Maybe next year. I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Nah, I hear you. Listen, just know that for you and anyone that signs up, man, the help is there. You hear people calling in saying, they want J-Mac, I want Mitty to help me, and that's because these people are here and they are part of the community and they will help you, man. And nobody's charging you. People want to see you do good. Look, I was telling Supermax about Apple Watch and get an Apple Watch, and I forgot I have a Series 3. I told him I'm going to send it to him. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him do good. That'll be the neighborhood Apple Watch. After Supermax accomplish and crush his goal, he going to send that to the next dude that need to get down. Because, you know, tracking the numbers helps you, man. Being accountable helps you, man. And being part of a community works. You know what I mean? So, Davidia, man, whenever you ready, man, you know, we are here. We got a super chat from Izzy, who says, Bishop, 6'3", shredded at 200 pounds. I have known him since Border Wars 7 and stayed in regular contact with him. He's in shape, and he was unfazed and found his shot. All right, well, there you go. Another guy that doesn't...
Did you hear what he said? Shredded.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he on that Mayweather Senior at 60, whatever. That boy, he shredded. Tim Bradley, the dude's, well, probably not now, but Tim probably got a six-pack right now, even with all that weight on.
I don't know, man.
Just built different, man. They just built different.
Maybe a 4-pack. But, I mean, I'm sure Tim Bradley, man, he could take, like, 3 weeks and get a 6-pack right back quickly, you know? But let's see what else we got before we wrap it up. Let me see. All right. No, that looks like we got the everybody. Yo, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Talking boxing over here. Peace.
Yeah, this is Next Up Sports Talk.
Oh, shit. My bad. Yeah. Next up, I forgot I means Boomerang now. Shout out Jordan Baker in Florida. I ain't get to meet up with him. My realtor never took me that way like we were supposed to, but we gonna make it happen. Jordan Baker, Cuban Border Wars fighter, getting the first round knockout. I mean, Boomerang, my bad, champ. Oh, shit. I done lost you. Majimbe Boomerang.
J-Mac got a counter punch too. So I understand what everybody's saying about Bishop, and you know, maybe it is true, but that just goes to show that more important now is definitely having sparring footage, because it gives the other opponent a chance to take a look at it, and it gives you guys the opportunity to pull the fight if you think the guy is too experienced. And obviously, from the look of the fight, it definitely seemed like he was way more experienced than Mofongo. So, you know, to avoid further, you know, things from happening like that, putting guys in a dangerous spot, everybody, in my opinion, should have to post, even if you have fought before, because, you know, you do grow. I mean, some guys fight once a year, and if they continue training, they've obviously gotten a lot better. So, I don't know. That's my opinion, though. But great show, guys.
Yo, Ness, can you read that last super chat from Izzy? The one that said that he said he wants to fight me or something like that? The call out?
I mean, it wasn't a super chat unless it just came in. It didn't pop
Check
up
it.
on me.
Go back. Can you see the previous ones?
No, but...
From Izzy.
Oh, yeah. No, he said, no, I read that one. He said, I'll corner for you, Francis. No sponges, though.
There's one after that.
After that, he said the Bishop one. And before that, he said the biased commentary one. So now,
okay.
Unless something just came in, that's it. There's it. But the one I was reading was just him commenting where he said...
I thought he super chat that one.
Nah, he didn't super chat. He just said,
okay.
Francis, I'll fight you at 190, but you don't want it, though.
Okay, cool.
That was what he
all right, we
said.
good. Yeah, next is Sports Talk, and I'm saying check me out.
He said, yo, you ain't super chatted. It ain't real. Yo, we out. Oh, shit, no. We got a counter punch from J-Mac. J-Mac, what up?
Yo, you got it late. I counter punched it after Miami. Just for clarity, I do agree with his call he just said. I think you should mandate some type of sparring footage so we won't have these uh, um, X file type of scenario things going on. However, I do believe that everybody's making and saying dude skills and his level doesn't mean he has it. Like I just said, I heard Izzy say he wasn't phased. That lets me what I saw in him was a guy who was well composed. He wasn't startled. He got in there and was able to execute what he did comfortably. Now you fight another fighter, we can say, well, damn, we were saying he was this, he was that, and I'm not shitting on Bishop. I respect him. Been in a man's face, didn't even know. I didn't even know who Sir Bishop was because I didn't know him by his name, but I met him at the last Border Wars. So respect to him and what have you. I don't think he lied. I think it just the knockout and the way it happened, arguably one of the best knockouts in Border Wars. Everybody's putting these flags up and stuff like that. But I did want to say, of course, my NBA go to agree with you, with y'all laying by his asses, talking about, oh, I agree it's a knockout, but you notice he didn't tell you why he agrees it's a knockout. Because last time I checked, if your foot steps out the ring and you don't have nothing to step on, you're going to trip and fall. So I'm curious to hear his logic.
But that's not. But that's not a rule though. What is a rule though in boxing is if you get hit with a punch and you go down, that's a knockdown. And if you
Doesn't
get hit
matter
with
if
a
things
punch,
mixed in it.
exactly. If you get hit with a punch and you have a late reaction, it's a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get hit with a punch and you take a step back and your foot goes out the ring, it was caused by the punch. That's just part of the boxing rules. So now he did super chat it. We see I was trying to lead. That's why I was like, all right, we out. But then we had counter punches. So Izzy super chatted at Frankie. Damn, he changed your name to get the fight too. He said at Frankie, I can make 190, but you don't want it though. Laugh out loud. Damn, yo, Izzy's. Did you walk by him any chance to see how much taller he is than you? Or?
Yeah, we were chilling all night. So we were standing side by side. We were sitting with each other.
So he ain't that tall. He ain't that tall.
He tall. He not. He tall. I think
he
tall.
He tall.
You know what? You look about the same height. He look very close to Bishop though. He's standing right next to Bishop, and he look, if not his height, like maybe an inch or two shorter.
I think Izzy is 6'3", and I think he also has very good posture. Very good posture. Like he's straight up. You see how I am? I'm like this, man, all day. He's like, you know what I mean? And maybe that's what gives the illusion that he's in shape.
6 weeks in my chiropractor, I'll be straight up. I ain't saying nothing.
Let me get to JT says, damn, we ain't never get to JT. My bad, Champy.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. That was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm killing this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Good morning. Hey,
what
is this? This topic is about Bishop because I haven't seen that fight on Patreon yet. I seen him, you talking to him, but did you upload that fight yet, Ness?
Yeah.
I only watched Sony and Adrian King and Keem fight. That's the only 3 fights. Then I saw the video looked like he was talking to Bishop. I want to see what's all his skill about because y'all saying he was overmatched. I mean, he was too much for the other guy.
I mean, that's what people saying, man. That's what people saying.
I got to see the voice my opinion on it. Once again, still Keem. When Mario caught him, yes, Mario caught him going backwards, but his foot was going out, so they would have labeled it as a trip or a slip or out the ring, whatever you want to call it, and stuff like that. It's one more thing I wanted to say. Francis, you sound a little nervous. Is he calling you out because you worried about his size and his height, huh?
Yeah, I have to. Come on, man. I'm a short dude, but at the same time, like I said before, I duck no fade. You know what I'm saying? And I fight anybody. If I gotta fight you, I'm gonna fight you. Facts.
But he's calling you out. You saying if like if you was in the corner, like if he's calling you out, you gonna take that smoke.
Listen. Listen.
Listen, let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something. Like I, I always fought guys taller than me and stuff like that. That ain't mean nothing. Sometimes that sometimes it's good for them and sometimes it's good for me. Majority of the time, I made it good for me, so I always try to take the height away. So sometimes that height shit don't be meaning nothing, bro. You gotta just put it in your mind what you coming in to do. So take that fight from Izzy, bro.
Hey, see, there you go. Cause what? Tank stepped up and fought Sony, right? Gave up a lot of height difference.
Gave up
Let's see how
about
it go.
6 inches height, huh?
Yeah,
Nah,
let's see how
12
it go.
inches. 12 inches.
Oh, hey, look what happened. He caught him with that slapping
Oh
hook.
no, you right. Maybe less than 12 because I thought I forgot. Sony not 6'6", he's 6'3".
Yeah.
So maybe like
Shit, but look,
Hey,
9.
got mad
you know
options,
the
brother.
funny thing
Mad
about it though?
options. They
Everybody
think I'm
tall.
cherry. That's why.
Everybody tall don't know how to fight tall. So you might Sony. I mean not Sony. Sony was fighting short, so he actually was helping Tank hit catch him with that hook. He said, "Hey, you ready for that hook, Tank? Sure, let me have it." So that's what I saw. But yeah, Izzy might not fight tall. Izzy might fight short. A lot of tall fighters fight short because they don't know how to use their height.
Let's see. Got
That's
options,
all I
man.
He
got.
got
I talk to
options.
my
He a
promoters.
co-host, man. He a co-host. He
I
A
hear you.
side. He
Oh, he A signed it already without proving nothing.
Of course, he the co-host. You the
Oh my goodness.
co-host. You get a win over a co-host, your name go down in the history books because the co-host is there. Like he gotta live with that forever, forever, ever. You know what I mean? We got a super chat from Ken Stone. It says Floyd needs to admit that the real 135 titles Tank is fighting for are actually held by Tio and Alvarado. Leo Santa Cruz Tank is not a real title fight. Well, Rene
Yeah.
Alvarado doesn't have the real 130. Tank was the real 130-pound champ, right? He
Yep.
won the other belt versus Gamboa, which is just like the regular or something at 35, but he was the real WBA. I mean, I guess I get what he's saying. Rene is the one that beat Machado, but I mean, you are who you are. You know the sanctioning body elevated Tank. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that the win over Machado means anything better than what Tank has done in the division. But yeah, I mean, you could get your boomerang champ. I tried to go to you over here on Blog Talk. I don't know what happened, B. But talk to me.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just, working from home, the home school, all this sort of nonsense. But yeah, so my first call, we talked about that border wars thing, but this title thing, man. Yeah, I've been, we noticed it for a while, man. I think at one point, boom, all these sanctioning bodies. I mean, I think everybody knows it's pretty simple. When you got these belts, all you doing is paying the sanctioning body to kind of like put their banner. It's like having a popular artist do a walkthrough for your club. So when you making a fight, you trying to say, "Yo, this is how we got so many." Okay, cool. Everybody understand that. I mean, the problem with it is the best are not fighting the best, and then that would be enough to sell the fight. That would be enough to sell the fight if the best was fighting the best. And when people asked us, well, who are they? Yo, this dude is, I think he's this or this dude. It's not just, well, he's the champ. He's the lineal champion. He's the IPO. He's the IPF. He's the alphabet champ. So yeah, it's a gift and a curse because without it, then you'd kind of have no other way to push people together. But to add multiple belts under one sanctioning body, that's when it just gets crazy. So I mean, everybody know what it is. I'm sure everybody's echoed the same sentiments. But yo, narrow it down. One belt per alphabet sanctioning body. Right? That's my call.
That would be beautiful. Counterpunch. My Jimbe, apologies. That would be a perfect world. One
Yo, where's
belt.
Stainless at?
He hasn't called in today, but he called in last night.
Ness,
Yo,
I just want to go back to what J Mac was saying about my supposed Latin bias. How can it be Latin bias when Keem is Puerto Rican, Mario is Mexican, and I picked Keem? I picked Keem, was rooting for Keem. I just saw something that he got hit and he got dropped. That's my opinion. I have to go back and see now. I think JD was the one that said that he pushed after the punch. So I got to
Definitely
take a
no
look at it
push.
again.
No push.
Definitely no push.
Not in my opinion. No push.
So then he got knocked down. It happens. He got back up and still won the fight. So I don't get what J Mac's whole thing was about my supposed land bias on this one, which I do not have. It's just a joke. But yo, great show, guys.
All right. Nah, but that's a good counterpunch, champ. That was beautiful. Mario's Mexican and the other one's Puerto Rican, so it's like they're both Latin, man. The bias is for both, so it doesn't matter. But I think that is everyone except J Mac, who has been granted a boomerang courtesy of Coach Myers.
You know what? Yo, when I said that, as soon as I said it, I realized what I did. But fuck, you can't take it back. I had already said it. So that's a good call out. You got that. But you did say a key word in which you just said you got to go back and watch. See, what happened was, what you think happened, maybe you do need to get your eyes fixed, is when he got hit, his foot went back and no ring was there, so he fell down. He didn't get hit and get dropped. See, Dr. Mofongo got hit and he got dropped. When Keem dropped Mario 2 times, he got hit and dropped. Keem got hit and put his foot down to recover, like most people do in a fight when you naturally get hit, and the ring wasn't there, so it caused him to fall. So when you call in and say he got hit and dropped, you can't just blatantly say that. Big Nick, Carlitos, you two guys text and chat like little females. I'm waiting for Big Nick to show his top-heavy ass up at any Border Wars. Never call in, but always got something to type and chat about. I'm getting tired of seeing two dudes just carry on like females. That's all they do. Chat.
Yo.
I ride with J Mac, man.
Big
I'm riding with J Mac on the
Big
whole
Nick.
Keem thing. I don't get into all the other stuff.
Big Nick needs to sign up the Border Wars. He's a heavyweight too. He's tall, they say. So Bo and Bama has blessed us with the screenshot of the alleged, it was a push. Look, does that look like a push to you?
Don't forget the super chats after.
Look at Keem's face. This is Bo and Bama that made this, not me. So, and he's pound for pound rankings. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is important. This is important because it means it's a big fight. That means you can sell this rematch. I don't want Mario to go into the rematch. I know that Keem clearly won. I am just
So you wouldn't want Mario to take the rematch?
not. He could take it next. But it won't be December 5th because Keem is not available for December 5th. So it works out the way I want anyway. I wouldn't want Mario to go straight into a Keem rematch December 5th. He needs to work on things. As like I said, I called out Jerry. We got to do an interview. What the hell is he showing on him over there? There was no jab Mario Munguia is what he gave us. And you're supposed to be a former fighter. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? If I go and train with Steve Cunningham, you think he's going to have me coming out like that? You know, he'll take more pride in knowing that his name is going to be put out there. That's just my opinion. It's my opinion. We got a few callers here. This shit ain't going to end. Adrian, talk to us, Wisconsin. What up? No, not that I care. It's just every time you think it's over, two more jump on.
That's what's up. What up, Adrian?
Just listening. Long flight. All good. Sony, Cincinnati. At least the both of you.
I'm here, man. I'm here. Hold on. Yeah, man. No, everything's good. I didn't get to catch a lot of the show, but as far as the matchups, from what I've seen, there were some matchups. I think with the submitting sparring footage is probably just because there was some definite one-sided whippings going on. That I've seen. So I think that in the future for people's safety, especially the guys getting up off the couch to do this, to go out there, I don't think that's a good experience for anybody if they get up off the couch and get rocked like that, not knowing and doing enough sparring. So I kind of agree that there needs to be a system where you have to, submit sparring footage. Obviously, Ness, I get that you got to make the fights that you got to make. So sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and see how it goes. But
No, is
I
that
want to see people.
these guys refuse to give sparring. I started with
Yeah.
a fine, and even they'll even take the fine. So it's like the only thing left to do is cancel your fight.
I agree with you, though. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, just because somebody, I mean, I feel like, no offense to Mario, I feel like the reason he did not upload sparring footage is because he didn't do well. I mean, you see my sparring footage. It's not like I did great in my sparring. I was sparring a dude a lot better than me, but I still uploaded it so you could see, where I was at. Dan could see where I was at. I could see where Dan was at. We could actually prepare a game plan based off the little bit that we saw, where I didn't see anybody else except for what was it, Keem, put up any sparring footage. Maybe I'm not in the right chat, but I just didn't see anybody put anything up.
Nah, man. As like I said, people
Yeah.
prefer to take the fine, brother. People prefer to take the fine.
And it's bad. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that they don't want to, step up and just show, man. It helps everybody.
This is the position that I'm in. Again, this whole border wars thing, it helps us understand the real boxing world. So I'm in the position, right? Do I cancel the card for Keem, who's purchased his flight and has been training and lost all this weight since April? He was over 200 pounds. Do I cancel because Mario hasn't submitted the sparring? And then if I cancel, right, now we don't have a main event. Do I go now to the co-main and say, all right, well, both of you guys didn't also have sparring, for COVID reasons. That co-main was a COVID excuse. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't going to no sweaty gym to get with no sweaty people to risk COVID. We older. They were 44 and 47. So, people give you their reasons. And, it is also a community. I know Dr. Mofongo, and I feel like, I've interacted with Bishop in Dallas and met him and smoked with him and shit. So, it's difficult. I'm in a very difficult situation, but with each border wars that goes by, I have already insisted on canceling the fight, and people say that that's too harsh. I think that that's the only way to get the sparring. No sparring, no fight. No sparring, no fight.
Let's make somebody else step in.
But when I say that, people like, nah, man, that's too much. Don't resort to canceling. And it's like, well, how else do you get these dudes, to submit? Like, not only do I have 4 fights out there, but I got all my sparring out there. There's no sparring I don't put out. Good, bad, cause I'm not a fighter, so I don't care what you see. I'm a content creator, so every time I spar, that's content. More reason for you to be on Patreon. You know what I mean? So I put out my sparring. Other people, the ones, they show you 30 seconds, 15 seconds in a highlight with some music playing and shit. It's tough, man. It's tough. The only thing to do is cancel the fight of the person that doesn't submit any sparring. I think JT has a counterpunch. I guess not. I guess so.
Hello? Yeah, I agree with you, and then I don't agree with you. And that's because, like, it's different though. Like, see, like how people run their mouth and talk, right? Check their ass, can't cash. Now you want to be in the border wars. That's different. Like, if somebody was to call me out because me and him got into it and stuff like that, and just because I got boxing skills or I got boxing experience, and he don't care, he just want to get in the ring. That's a fight. Cause now you calling me out because I may have said something you don't like on the show or vice versa. But then when somebody, how somebody just called in like that guy talking about he overweight and he looking to sign up, yeah, that's when you match make a fight. But when it's a grudge match, if he calling somebody out, that that's just like walking into Walmart. I might get into it with somebody that's an MMA fighter, and I don't care, and he might kick the shit out of me. So you don't know that dude. But that's my whole thing on it. So I agree with you when it come down to like somebody want to sign up for border wars, but when it come like a grudge match, it's his skill against my skill. That's my take on it.
But who's the grudge match? I'm lost. What
No,
scenario?
no, listen. Some people may remember Border War started because people was beefing.
Yeah, but
Kept
we
moving
we
to it.
but we can't allow a beef to supersede the rules of boxing because that's what we are. We not MMA. If we start, you
No, no,
know,
listen. No, no. I was using that as an example. If I'm in Walmart and I get into it with somebody, I don't know what he got, but me and him arguing, we decide to fight. He kicked the shit out of me. That's what happens. But what I'm saying is, like when Border Wars, like when a grudge match happens, like you get into it with somebody on the show, Nesta, and y'all always arguing and stuff like that. You don't know what that person have and stuff like that. Y'all just want to fight because y'all got problems with each other.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
but that's a street fight. That's a different story.
No, no, that's not a street fight. That could be set up for Border Wars. Long as
Not
y'all
if you're
both
not in the
decent.
same weight. Not if you're not in the same weight class. Cause that's how Border Wars did start. And we had a fight with two
All right,
people
look, Nesta,
weren't in the same weight.
if you outweigh somebody about over 50 or 60 pounds and they really want to fight you, I'll let them, I'll let them take that dive
Nah.
if they want to.
Not us, man. We can't do that. But I'll tell you this, you and I are no different. We did do it. But that's why we won't do it again.
Super chat.
So we know different. We did do it. We had two co-hosts fight, and their weight weren't the same, you know, and it was 50 pounds, if not more, and it wasn't good. I don't even have the fight available to show because, you know, it wasn't right, you know. So we stick to weight classes. I'm trying to get rid of Marvin's division. The minute him and Rel fight, that division is done. If Rel wins, it becomes the true cruiserweight division. If Marvin wins, he's gonna have to vacate because he's going to 75 anyway. Or defend versus any real cruiserweight. He could still be, you know, on his weight loss journey, but we can't have the 85-pound division anymore. That shit don't even exist. Like, we out here clowning, you know. It started because we were small. It was a small Border Wars. You know, it was like, let's say 12 people that were willing to do it, and we did it, and we got it done the way that we could. In the 185-pound division, it, you know, was born, and it was joked about as being the dad bod division, but it's not a division, and after this fight, it won't be. But I think that's everybody, right? I got the counter punches, or somebody got something that I don't know about. I think J-Mac, right? Go for it. No? All right.
Hey, no.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
See, I'm gonna call in, and I don't have time to type and keep typing. Big Nick, you could get on Skype. See, this is what I don't like about trolls, and that's why that's why they need to be put in their place. Big Nick is saying I'm poking at him. I don't tell Big Nick nothing. I only respond when I see people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. You clear?
Yeah.
Oh, I only respond.
He just dropped out there now.
He must have dropped off. I don't even see him there. Sony, in the meantime. Oh, there you go. He back.
Somebody remove me from the call. Somebody remove me from the call.
Not
hey,
us.
I only respond when I see females typing about me. Like, I don't type about Big Nick. He want to put it like I'm bullying him. He called me overweight. All that shit fine and dandy. Big Nick, you see me face, look me in my eyes. You won't even say, I don't care what your stature is. You ain't gonna say the shit you say all tight. So stop playing with me and just keep your shit in your lane. Because you're not showing up to no Border Wars. You're chatting from across the pond, and you will just keep typing tough and making shit sound like somebody coming at you when I don't have nothing to tell you. I'm just asking you to stop typing about me. Don't chat about me. Don't speak, because you won't show up and back none of that shit up. You're talking right now. Big man with them small ass fucking legs.
I never understood why J-Mac feeds into the chat, man.
Sony?
Nah.
Oh, we got super
Sony,
chats back.
Yeah. Sony, what up, man? What up, Sony? What up?
Yeah.
What's going on, champ? How
What
you
up,
feeling?
champ?
Nothing much, nothing much. Chilling. Can y'all hear me real good? I'm kind of in a tight
Yeah.
spot right now.
Nah, you good? Did you make it back safe?
Yeah, no, I made it back safe. As soon as I got back, I slept all day Sunday, bro. It was crazy. Um, but yo, I ain't gonna spend too much time, because I got a lot going on right now. But I just want to say that, yo, it was, I don't know how many, my phone is like littered with like photos. Pittsburgh has always been a city I always wanted to go to. So it was live to be there. What made it even more better is I got to meet everybody that I've come to contact with on the Skype and with the show and whatnot and what have you. Shout out to my opponent Tank. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, dude, it was just memorable, bro. It was like one of the best experiences of my life, bro. Shout out to everybody that was there.
Definitely,
sure.
champ. Obviously it was a pleasure meeting you. So, what you think of at least Border Wars itself? Overall, your experience, man. Was it as tough as you thought? Easier than what you expected?
As far as what I'm gonna say about Border Wars, is that shout out to Izzy and J Mac. They were like Izzy is the motherfucking truth. J Mac is very boxing knowledgeable. I wish people that troll J Mac. I never met CYP, but now that I got to meet J Mac, I wish people give him a lot more respect when they call in because this little troll shit going on back and forth, that's for the birds. That dude know his boxing. Izzy is like custom model. That dude was real deal, bro. So I got
Sony, you
mad
better tell him,
respect for them.
Sony. Those real dudes, man.
Yo, yeah. Queen, and let me give a shout out to Queen City Cobra. That dude was telling me so much stuff in training that it's like when you're in an actual fight, that shit go out of your head. So it's like I'm in the fight trying to remember everything. And what pissed me off when I seen it, he was telling me to move away from his right, but like naturally, I just kept going that way. So I was like mad at myself, like, dude, what the fuck, yo? So it was like mad respect to Queen City Cobra because everything he told me to do while I was training, I should have did in the fight, but I didn't. Because even though he caught me with the overhand right, it never once felt like it hurt me, so I didn't care about kept moving that way. And then when I see the video, when I tripped from that last hit and what sent me down, because when he hit me with that last overhand right and I tripped over my own feet and I fell, I thought it was
Yeah.
from a punch. It was actually because I tripped. But being this my first fight and everything, I wasn't thinking like that. Only thing I kept thinking was like, damn, he just caught me and I fell. But when I seen the video and seen that trip, I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I should have stayed in there. But Domi told me before the fight, like, ain't nobody here to hurt anybody. So it's my first fight. I told myself I don't know how much time left in the fight. If he hits me like that again, then I don't want to hurt myself, because I ain't underestimating no man. A grown man gets in the ring, you got to show that man respect. So he called me, so it was like, yo, bruh, I got to give that man props, so I'm done. I'm not about to hurt myself trying to satisfy anybody's pleasure. Not going to happen. But as far as the rematch, I gave Tank mad respect afterwards. And then when I woke up, when I came home, I took a nap like I slept all day Sunday. When I got up, I listened to some of the yesterday show. And then I'm hearing everybody coming like shitting on my name. And I'm like, damn, is it really though? Like I wasn't even the worst fighter that took a loss, but I ain't knocking nobody because
Talk
if a
your
man
shit,
gets in the
Sony.
ring, you got let me get this out. Let me get this out because I ain't get the call yesterday. If a man gets in the ring, you should give that man respect. So all this shit I've been doing on there, motherfucking shit on my name, Stainless. I thought me and Stainless was mad cool. And he's still doing that old. A couple months ago, Stainless said he stopped listening to the show because motherfucker was fronting on him, and he took offense to that. Bro, don't get on this thing calling me juices and berries or whatever the fuck, bro. Have some respect for me, bro, because I show everybody their love, bro. Everybody, and I love y'all. I'm gonna keep listening, but don't do that, bro. That's foul.
Yeah, but Sony, man, is boxing, and you see this is, and let me get this out. This is exactly why it's important that we do this, because we sit here and we call Deontay Wilder names, and it don't have to be you, but you probably done it to another fighter, right? And we do that, and we talk about how this fighter should have did that, or he should have threw more punches, or he's a bum and he's not good, and he's a journeyman and he's a gatekeeper. And that's part of the sport. No matter how good that fighter thought he performed, he gonna have someone get on his social media and attack him. And you don't even got social media. We don't even know you only hearing it here. So this is just a taste of what it is in the real world. And that's why it's important that we do this. Listen, until I did this, I was calling fighters bums. I was using bums. I was using the word bum. And now I understand, bro, a bum would beat the shit out of me. So you can't take offense to it, man. Stainless is still a boxing fan, and he was expecting a boxing fight, and based off your stature, people was expecting certain things. And just like we expect, you expected from Loma, and I expected from Tio, and we expected from Wilder. So you gotta understand, you can't get mad at the criticism. Listen, I fought 4 times, and people call me cherry picker. They say I be ducking. You know what I mean? You got to take it with a grain of salt, because they ain't in there. They ain't in there. And until they get in there, they don't know what it's about. But we are disappointed. You was up 2-0 on everybody card, champ. You got to take that as a compliment. We mad because we had you winning. We thought you was going to win. And truth be told, if you look at the tape, it looks like you checked out. So it was like, if he would have had more belief in himself, he would have at least got a draw. If he would have came in there with confidence, he would have got a win. So you can't be mad, man. Stainless ain't taking a shot at you. He's still your brother. This is just boxing, and you was on the Pick'em League. You made it to the Pick'em League, champ. You made it to the Pick'em League. But didn't somebody call in trying to say I'm ducking them and all that shit? Like, everybody gonna say you ducking. They said I was ducking you because you wanted to fight me. I ain't mad, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, don't take it that way, champ. Don't take it that way. But it is the voice of the people, and you entitled to get it off your chest if that's really how you feel. I just think you need to, take a step back, watch the fight, understand that these are your brothers rooting for you, and they wanted you to win. Look, you were 65%. You were the 65%. So if anybody felt bad, it was Tank. Tank was the one that felt bad. Listen to his interview with me, and you'll see he felt bad. He like everybody picking him. It's all good, but after you, we got plenty of counterpunches and boom and super chat. So go ahead.
I just want to, I'm saying, shout out to Sony. Keep your head up, champ. Don't worry about none of that.
Yo, I wanted you to win yesterday, so that I could have got you next. You know,
that's what I'm saying. A lot of people was picking you to win. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
what it's about.
You gotta take the good with the bad, and the bad with the good. And you know what I'm saying? You got in there. You showed heart. You did what a lot of people talk about doing, but has never done. So you got one up on them already.
Word.
And your brothers are always gonna tell you how it is. You might not like how it feels, but you just gotta take it. You just gotta take it to get that thick skin. And you know what I mean? Come back and show us that, I can improve, man. Matter of fact, I'm better.
All he got to do is watch the fight, man. If you calm down a little bit, jump less, you was on the toes, and that's cool. You want to be Ali. I love Ali. I even call myself Young Ali. But sometimes you want to be on your feet when you throwing them power punches. And again, take the compliments where they came. Me and many people think you have a very good right hand. To be a heavyweight leading with a right hand, that's big, People don't lead with their right hand in the heavyweight division. They set up the right hand with a jab or a throwaway hook. You know what I'm saying? So it was impressive that you landed 3 straight lead right hands. So again, if people know boxing, Sony, they won't criticize you. But that's exactly why I say that, do you know boxing? Do these people have boxing knowledge? They need to see what you did. You pivoted a lot. Again, my only issue is that you was bouncing, so that was wasting the energy. You bouncing. But, nah, man, you did all right.
Shout out to Sony. and the real Tank, man. Applaud yourselves. Keep your head up, fellas. I hope to see you guys again in there doing it, man.
Plus, you should have confidence watching that tape to get the rematch, man. I mean, if you pick up the fucking phone during the
Yeah.
fight, Tank won't land those right hands. He landed that right hand like 3 times before the actual shot. So you just gotta practice that phone, you know.
It got heavy. It got heavy. The glove got heavy. But yeah, go to the super chats, yo.
Super chatty. Who's on the super chat call? Let's see. We got Coach Myers. No, wait. We got Ken Stone says some fights are prize fights, and that's fine. All right, I guess he's still talking about Leo Santa Cruz versus Tank because he felt that the titles weren't legitimate and the champions were Tio and Alvarado. Coach Myers in Connecticut says, when is the next Border Wars after December? I want to hop in the ring. I'm 165 pounds, but I'll fight at 154. We haven't, but it's got to be quarterly. So we're going to try and make that more of a thing. So it'll always be on the same month starting in 2021. 4 times a year is the goal. So we just got to pick 4 quarterly months and then dates. But it'll be quarterly because we definitely pushing it to the limit. If I could do 5, honestly, I love it so much. I would rather be doing Border Wars and like the show. Go back to like doing Thursdays and Sundays, bro. Like Border Wars is where it's at, man. I think we learn more. And then we got guys like Steve Cunningham and Livy Cunningham there, you know, giving us the ins and outs. And
shout out to Steve and Livy.
Yeah, man. It was just, you know, they were so helpful, man. I would love to go back to Pittsburgh and do it again. I know Kevin Cunningham wants us out in Florida, and that's where I want to go. You already know. We got Izzy that says, I'm proud of Sony. He stepped up. I got him 100 in the rematch. First fight, Sony, a real dude. I will be in his corner anytime he fights. That's what I'm telling you, Sony. Listen, man, you got to take it with a grain of salt. You're going to have people that like you and dislike you. You know what I mean? I already know that. And that's why I play my role the way I play it. I understand that it don't matter what I do, I'm wrong. And I won't be winning, right? So you got to try harder because of that, because you're popular. You seen that in your vote. But, and I mean your pick 'em vote. We going to N.O. New Orleans. What up? Wait, damn, do we got counter punches? Got counter punches? I don't think so. Let me see.
I think you had one, but I'm not sure.
Nah, is there no time? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a young fella, and he comes from the Magnolia.
Oh, what's up? You hear me?
What up?
Ain't nothing, man. Look, check this out, man. For what Floyd saying about the titles and all that, I agree, bro. They need to have one belt, need to have one champion, and we can get down to the bottom of who is the best, and all this little bullshit will be. But for Border Wars, I ain't watching it yet. I'm gonna watch it after the show. I heard a lot of things, bro. So I gotta see it for myself and everything, but I'm just getting on the call, so I heard with I ain't really hear everything song. I just heard like the end of it, so it kind of sounded like it was some criticism or something. But from to my knowledge, he was the favorite, right or wrong. Just like Lomachenko was the favorite, and you know when the favorite lose, it's a lot of criticism that happened because the underdog won. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he needs to take it as hard as he's taking it. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs to look at it from a boxing point of view. And you know what I'm saying? Like just do better next time, man. Get back in the gym, get back on your craft. That was the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Keep it popping. You dig? Next time, you know, whatever mistakes were made, they can be corrected. Like I said, I ain't see the fight. I'm gonna go watch it when the show over with. But yeah, that's my call, man. I'm just.
All right. Well, NO, man, thanks for calling in. Rounding out them call up. We got Mo. We got Stone Bone. Buck Sale. What up, champ? In Colorado, talk to us.
Hey, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm in this airport, man. Might be a little weird sounding, but hey, I agree. There's too many belts, but there's the old saying. They keep saying they robbing the fighters, and remember the old saying, fair exchange ain't robbery, right? If these dudes want to run around and act like they champions, why would I let them do it for free? It's not as if Mauricio told him, dude, hey, you can be a regular interim diamond, and it's gonna be great for your career. These dudes are happy to take these belts. And Floyd, you was happy Rolly got a regular title. Both of Tank got a regular title. The only real title involved in this is Leo's title at 130 that Tank used to have. So all of this, a fair exchange is never a robbery when these people is willing to pay this money. You got Ugas on IG crying over the belt, like sitting there with the regular title crying, like I've been working for this for my whole life. So that don't look like a robbery to me. That look like a guy that's willing to say he a regular champion and willing to pay that. So is there too many belts? Yes. But I can't blame the sanctioning body for finding out. That's just like a video game. That what's the most popular shooter game? So you don't think the next person gonna create another shooter game that sold billions of dollars? They gonna just sit there and stay relevant with that one game? No, we're gonna have Splinter Cell 2. We're gonna have Clancy this and all these different belts. That's because it's gonna keep making money. These guys is accepting it, so that's what it's gonna be. So until he willing to tell his fighter, you're not gonna fight for a regular title and claim that you a champion, then it's not gonna stop. But as long as these guys taking these belts and crying on the internet, talking about I'm a champion, it's all good. Let them pay their fees, let them claim they champions, and then hopefully they'll fight a real champion and we can end some of these belts. But I'll catch y'all later, man.
All right, and that is our last call. So catch us on the next one. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Peace.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Next up, Sports Talk. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for another one. Hit the thumbs up button on the way out.
Peace.